That is the wrong screen. It's popping. No, I'm live. How's everyone doing? You said definitely. Yeah, no, that one's probably my favorite that I made. I still like the long one with Tahir's song "Slow Down." That one's really good. But Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, and all that. Hope everyone's good. We'll talk about my break in due time. I had a good time. I had a good time. I like didn't do anything I said I was gonna do though. Like I didn't read nothing. I didn't beat any games. I didn't beat Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I didn't beat nothing. I just went outside. I just went out. So um I almost fake challenged my college years. Thought I was 21 again, trying to go out there and party. So thank you for the
イエーイイ
subscription.
エーイ
I'm
お
gonna
兄ちゃ
stay
んお
off
兄
stream
ちゃ
but
ん
I'll
ピース
catch when I
ピース
can.
ピー
How's the
ス
New Year treating you? Can't um I mean actually it didn't snow a lot, so I could say I touched grass even though it was cold. I'm not gonna touch the cold grass, but yeah, I was outside. I was outside. Yeah, I wanted to start a little earlier, but obviously this is my first day back, so there's like traffic and stuff, so it just took a while. So I didn't get back as home as early as I want, but I'll probably be able to start these around 4 my time moving forward, like 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I relaxed a lot. I engaged in a lot of self-destructive behavior, which I needed for the time being. But we
イエ
back.
ーイ
Let's get back
お
to the
兄ちゃん
grind,
ピース
and let's see
ピー
what we can
ス
do with New Year. I actually gotta talk to Townsy. I gotta text Townsy and see how far he's gone with the videos I sent him to edit because I want to throw them up. But anywho, we back with some Kubera. I've missed it. I reacted to the two chapters that Tiara dropped like like 2 weeks ago. So I just assumed she wasn't gonna drop one until maybe around this week because I think she took 2 weeks to do two. I was wrong. So we have one to read today. I didn't even know. I thought it was gonna be a Tower of God day, but like the video, say hi to YouTube. Just be on YouTube later. Without further ado, we back, man. We back. It's Kubera time. Did I miss anything up here? Also, as a complete side note, with one of my homies, yo, I like Parks and Rec, and I'm on the seventh season of The Office. I like it. It's funny. It's a funny ass show. I read it. I never watched it before. I like it. It's mad funny. But I'm good, Arch. I'm good, Archer. I'm good. I'm good. Can't complain. All right. He said he's back. Thank you
イ
for the
エーイ
subscription.
お兄ち
Hold on,
ゃ
hold
ん
on, hold
ピ
on.
ース
Yo,
ピー
peep
ス
this, peep this, peep this. I wish I had my bigger camera, but peep this. I don't want to spill. You guys see that Ace cup? The Ace tea cup? That's clean, a lie? Yo, look at the Ace cup, bro. I got so many mugs now, it's kind of insane. But yeah, I got an Ace mug from my best friend. Shit is clean. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how it's shaped, but it's a good cup. That cup, that cup missing a hole in the middle, but still fired. That's crazy. All right. Honestly, I'm trying to remember what happened. What did I read recently? What happened in the last few chapters of Kubera?
イ
I don't
エ
even
ーイ
remember. And that's the asshole. Oh God, I don't remember because I reacted to the last few by myself. Oh, maybe it'll come to me. All right, that is a god, you say? How can a god have such a Cyril like appearance? If you think about it, does a god naturally resemble a human? I gotta go back, bro. Hold on, give me a sec. I need a refresher. what, what happened? What happened in the last two? I gotta skim this. I don't remember, bro. Last chapter we found out why Angel left his blindfold at home. I don't think I read that. Then am I behind one? Hold on. did I miss one? Where is? Give me a second. My fault, everybody. I don't think so. Go to Patreon. I'm pretty sure I did the finite something and something. What did I do last, bro? The last thing that I read was the finite 17. Yeah, so I read. So I'm on. So I'm 17. So I'm on 18. So I did read it. What? I forgot about the why don't I remember the blindfold thing? I don't remember. Why don't I remember? No, I remember this Raul Tara scene. I remember this. Before he had his suspicions, the very beginning. I might have to read all these right now secretly. Fuck it. We have time today. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just read from 16 because I don't remember. I don't remember. Don't remember it. But it comes back to me. It comes back to me. We here. We got time. We back. I was trying to go for like 3 to 4 hours anyways. Fuck it. Hold on. I'm actually sick. So I got sick on the last day. So give me a second. Nice and hot. The last thing I read was what I learned in boring school is type energy. Reread the previous chapters. I am. What's up, cuz? Happy belated, by the way. Hope you have fun. What's good, Mr. Supermodel? Oh, so, you know, my time is coming soon. Okay, let's see. Is this according to Vishnu's will? No, this I remember. This I remember. That means we'll have to backtrack to Willarv after all. Kalavinka saving me in a crucial moment is a definite fact in my memory. It seems clear that if we don't go now, history will change. If it's just interplanetary travel without switching the time period, it should be possible without consuming any power sources. The issue is that if we want to use that device to send Kalavinka, I have no choice but to encounter her. But it seems like it was her first time seeing me like this in the year N23. I also think that is an issue. I don't think it will work out if Kalavinka sees you now. You ask me to open a passage? Interstellar travel is entirely possible if you use your own strength. Can't we just use the same method we used to get on this planet? And this is the part where he's like, I think it's a good idea for you to die right now. Why would I help you? I think I remember this now. I think it's coming back to me. I'm sorry. It's been a while. I did not think about any of this shit while I was outside, bro. Now I got sick when I'm recovering from being sick. That's crazy. The crazy thing is, like I tell people, I used to get sick all the time when I was younger. But around like 21, 22, I stopped getting sick. Every motherfucker around me was sick. My pops had the vid. My sister always gets sick from her kid from the students at school. Other sister was sick. My homegirl was sick. My homeboy was getting over a cold. Like everybody around me was sick for 2 weeks, and on the last day, I got sick. The last fucking day, the day I have to go back to work. I really hate my RNG, bro. I have the worst rolls, bro. My luck stat is trash. Anyways, why should I do that? Well, if Kalavinka doesn't come save me that day, I won't be able to summon you, and you will continue kill Kuberas without regaining your nature as an Astica. Then I will win early. I will just win early, I guess. In a way, yeah, I remember this conversation now. In a way, regaining my Astica nature was an obstacle on my way to victory. If you had died before summoning me on that day, even though I wouldn't have regained my nature, I would have won my bet with the primeval god and gotten my hands on the strongest power. How how could you say? And she's like, chill out, chill out. Nigga, immune system just said, yeah, I know. It is what it is, though. It's fine. It's cool. Was power itself your goal? If there was something you wanted to achieve with that power, that must have been a goal based on your Asuka nature. If you lose that nature and only gain the power, then what are you able to accomplish? And then he said his nature doesn't change. I think depend even if he's an Asuka or whatever, not if I remember correctly. Lee's let that Manito on a leash. Yeah, just being a good boyfriend, or like he's the ad lib boyfriend. I react to how my girlfriend is feeling. What is next? Oh my god, what's next after killing Ananta? Becoming an even greater evil. One Last God, started on Kurigam, season 3, episode 310 to Finite 16. Even when I lost my true nature as an Asuka, my ultimate goal was no different from what it is now. Although the process would differ, and that process may seem evil from the perspective of a human like you, that does not matter if it's for a greater good. Okay. What's up, Katan? You say, you heathens on YouTube? One must turn a blind eye to any sacrifice or resentment occurred in the process. Go chicken noodle soup, baby. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't like being sick. I haven't been sick in so long. It is more advantageous to achieving your goals if you do not have a tendency to dwell on such things. So what I'm saying is, I don't think it's a bad idea for you to die in N5. Yuta about to lose it, and Shokahara. Even if you look at it from your personal perspective, in regards to your judgment after death, rather than being tainted by the sins that you are for using the sword as you are now, it would be better for you to die young. If you don't dwell on a single lifetime, and she's like, but you promised, and you asked me if I wanted to live, and I chose to live, so you have to honor it. I remember this. Yes, guys. It's coming back to me. It's coming back. If you don't dwell on a single lifetime from a broader perspective, it would be the better choice. You said that you would protect me. You say you will keep on living even if you end up regretting it. Then I will not kill you today, and I will protect you so that you do not die in the future. Choose a 135. That is what you said to me. Have you forgotten? Or am I right in understanding that your promise is something so light, uh, such a light promise you can discard it, as you did the promise with Ananta. You keep mentioning Ananta. You are an ignorant human being who has never so much as seen him. How dare you make guesses about his nature and speak of him that way? If it as you said, then Anata put his own life on the line in a promise to save his clanmates. He's a Sura who stayed true to his promise and thus met his end. It is true that I have never met him, and maybe he committed a number of evil deeds I am unaware of. I remember this. Yeah, she's been. But at least when it comes to his promises, he is much more trustworthy than you. That is what I think. Is it done with just sending Kalavinka to Willive? Rather, you should go with us too. Excuse me, is there a reason for that? If you can't even do that much, forget about it. Forget about it. No, it's fine. I will go. What about Yuta? Unless you plan to change history by encountering Kalavinka in N5, he has to stay here. I suppose he don't like that. He don't like that. The movie was so great. Yep, these father and daughter issues Kubera and Lee's have are insane. I don't know. I must save it. Give me a second. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Have you finished talking? Kuberanim. I didn't expect to see you here, Kuberanim. It was such a huge surprise. I remember her like I think she looked at him shady too. I think they walked away. She looked back like she don't like him. Did that happen? Did that happen already? Or does it happen in this chapter or next chapter? Just how did you get summoned? Is it your summoner perhaps? Ah, you seemed way too strong for an ordinary human. I really thought yeah, I was right here. I really thought there was more to it. Look how she looks back at him. She don't F with you, bro. She don't like you. Shout out to Calavinka, man. Are they Utah looking? They're gone. Why did he take leads? He's definitely scheming something, and I can't trust him and just wait here. Yeah, follow them. Tail him. Planet Will Live, year N5, month 6, day 34. True, this is the mushroom forest far from my village. If you look nearby, you will soon find the village, but you shouldn't stand out. Do not take Sura form. I'm not stupid. Oh, this is where they meet up with Rand and stuff, right? I think Rand is around here now, but he's younger. I'm not stupid. I won't do that. I don't need to anyways. I'm pretty good at finding things and fighting even in human form. What about the two of you? Are you going back to help or would you like to help me? She asked if you will help her or go back. You answer. I will only keep an eye out from afar. My situation is difficult, so I can't approach it carelessly. Boom. Lise looks back. I think this is where Rand was fighting something, or I don't know. Maybe it's a shutting. Yes, it is Rand with a little with Brilith Mini to be continued. No comment. As you can see, Kaduku Bear and Calavinka are acquainted, and she met him with his younger appearance. Calavinka was talking a lot here, but Lee didn't hear a single word. Since he's a senior citizen, he gets a seat of honor. He promised to help her, but will he really keep it? I won't just stand there and watch. Yuta has his own way to follow them. Excuse me. No sir reform. She assured that, but anyways. I'll tell you in advance, you won't be surprised. Kuber's simulation of the final chapter will be completed, and after that, the Web 2 will enter a hiatus. If you've been reading the blog, you already know the reason, but it's due to my health. And yes, we know about this. Next chapter. Oh. Prince Rand rescuing Prince Bill. Yep. If Califinca is shooting you the skink eye, it tells me all I need to know. How you trust her judgment, eh? She's got good judgment, I think. If she don't what is it? If young Metro don't if Calavinka don't trust you, I'ma shoot you. Hold on. Let me just return my tea. so Fight Night 17 now. Then we'll talk. We'll talk after I read 18. Sorry, I have to remember what's happening. So there's a shedding of time thing or whatever, I guess. I don't know. Or the weird monsters that we're fighting. It's a tenacious one. Is that the last? How troublesome. I never thought he'd have passed through here. You go ahead and avoid him on your own. It seems you were well trained by Vishnu, huh? And then he's gone. Once until all of a sudden he tells me to avoid him on my own. What in the world is that guy? He looks young. If he's a Rakshasa, he's probably still a lower stage. It doesn't seem like there's any reason to be wary. No way. A Nastica? Who is he holding? A hostage? His child? His comrade? It would be a bit dangerous if it were two Nasticas. At this rate, I'm going to get caught. Oh, he thinks it's Raltara. It's coming back to me. See, I knew I really needed to skim it, but whatever. We'll just read it. I want you guys to get all the reading experience. Flutter, looks. Raltara, are you there? Raltara? Why is he shouting that name? Ah, he's coming this way again. Yeah, she was mad expressive this chapter. I remember. Raltara. She's kind of like he has sharp ears and is persistent. Even when I take up my wings, he isn't falling behind. It can't be helped. Let's escape to the other side of the planet for now. Since this is already close to the village, it's easy to get back from the other side again. And she's gone. She's gone. He leaps forward, comes down. There's no need to interfere with his physical prowess. There's no way he would die from falling off a cliff like that. Who in the world is that boy? He's a young child carrying another even younger child. I remember this because I remember when I was reading it. I'm like, Elise, you can't tell us little. That's Ran. Um, and what the fuck? He's a young child carrying another even younger child, and by the looks of it, he's being chased by Surge as well. Why do you insist on avoiding him instead of helping him? You don't recognize him because he looks so young. He is someone you know well, Ran Sarafi. She's like, Nani? One Last God, Kubera. Story not by Kurigam. Season 3, Episode 311, The Fine Night 17. I'm sure Nrat Opa would have been about that age around N5, but why is he here? Because it must be because of your village. What's for sure is that it's not Ran Sarafi, the boy who originally lived in this time, but the same Ran Sarafi went with you to Conchi in year N23. The proof is that he's the cloak he's wearing as Chandra's god class item, and the cloak color changes as it detects abnormal time flow. Chandra is the only one who can return it to its original hue. It is definitely not something a human boy of this time could get his hands on. I assume Chandra told you to take the cloak with you when you left for Conchi, right? Did we ever find out what was going on with this weird cat, by the way? Like the Lee's double cat? Did we ever figure that out? I don't remember. What was up with that Lee's cat? Yeah, still has good memory in his old age. I don't believe in my memory ever under any circumstance. It's awful. It's dreadful. It's just not good. I can't be trusted. Hold on. I know I look mad weird, but it helps. I look weird, but it helps, bro. It helps. Oh, I need some airflow, bro. All right. He must have met Ran Sarafi in the past. The cat is the final villain, guaranteed. He's the hate on of the series. The cat is still a mystery. Last time I remember, Vishnu took it in the weight of time. All right, bet. And given his cloak to future Ran in order to determine if Kali was involved in the regression in time. The moment he saw the regressed Ran with the cloak looking like that, his suspicions would have been confirmed. In the past, he often claimed that time was being manipulated based on that cloak. Did you agree with him when he made that claim in the past? In my heart, I did. But before he had his suspicions. No, since the very beginning. I already knew that this universe was under control of those who manipulate time. Vishnu and Kali? Come on, man. What's up, Glam? Are you gonna hop in after? Um, I was already aware. I already did see the first blah blah blah, blah but I couldn't agree. See now that I remember, I kind of wanted to go through the new chapter, but I'll keep reading. But I couldn't outwardly agree with him because I was a lower existence than them at the time. I had no way to defy them, to defy those who silenced me. Can't you say who they were, or do you not want to? Who do you think he's acting like this again? If what you said is true, those who, as higher ranking existences, prevented you from revealing anything about the name wager with the primeval gods and the identity of Manasavin, those who were originally higher than you but are now lower, and those who blocked your speech, if it's them, then all primeval gods fit the exception of wait, the other people gods with the exception of Shiva fit the equation. Nah, add Shiva too. Shiva the goat. Probably not. I won't say no completely. Depends on what's going on IRL. Okay, let me know that. Just hop in if you want. There are a few reasons their status may have fallen. Vishnu, who lost his body at the end of the cataclysm, severing his connection to magic. Yes, then yes, Kali, who used Anastika's name and is now losing her power as a primeval god, is sealed even now. And Brahma, who prompted Indra to take off his blindfold. Did he tell you why he took off his blindfold? I heard it in the Surah realm back in N20. He talked about the insight of the gods. He declared that there was no existence left who could use it on him now, even if they made eye contact. Even though the primeval god Brahma was alive and well, he was not considering the possibility of her using insight on him at all. I remember this now. There was no one in this universe who could look into me anymore. So don't you dare. And he calls her like Kubera, right? Yeah, look like that. Look at me like that, Kubera. Ah, remember. I remember. There was no reason to suspect Shiva. Oh, I mean, I just like throwing Shiva in there. Like, stop trying to dismiss him and act like he's not a part of things. All right, just throw him in the main story, have him appear, have him hit you with the Hakai, Hakai, Hakai. Just go Hakai crazy, machine gun Hakais, bro. Start deleting people. We gotta delete Indra. We gotta delete Ganhavra. We gotta, we gotta boost Clary. We gotta make her stronger, even better magician and fighter. We gotta make her better, stronger, faster, smarter, bustier, cooler. You know what I'm saying? Then we have to get rid of Lorraine. We're gonna bring back Saha. Like there's a lot of work to be done here. You feel what I'm saying? No, he is not. Wait, my guy's cooking. Just hope he don't burn the kitchen. No, he is not. Load of guys burning in the kitchen. Hold on, hold on. That insight though is not working. The Gojo, but you got the six out. No, that's not what it's called. What the fuck is the shit called? Limitless? I don't fucking know. I do not possess the ability of insight, Indranim. Didn't you say that insight is an ability of the gods? I'm just a human among the many who carry the name Kubera, so why? And he's gone. That guy. It seems he released all his pent up feelings towards me onto you. Though he wouldn't have been scared of you like he is of me, he can't properly use insight on you, so you might have been quite the vexing opponent for him to face. Moreover, a part of your name overlaps with mine, which must have irked him even more. Part of our names overlap? Yes, a part of your name is not just Kubera, is it? Do you mean that Lee's also has a meaning? Then he goes, right. That is also true. He couldn't answer right away. He hesitated. The reason you, who went back in time, did not merge into your younger body that exists here is because your true name differs. I remember. Okay, see, yeah, I remember everything now. It's coming back. You said go, Joe. Not declare your agenda again. Go, I will win, Joe. I'm tired of seeing that meme now. I will win. I had enough. I'm tired of seeing it. Oh God. Okay. You also said the strange my body didn't get younger is because of my true name. Since when were you aware that Raul Lees was your father? You would naturally have started to think that Lees was part of your name as it was your father's last name. If you think back to when you started to think of yourself as Kubera Lees, you'll also know the moment your true name changed. The moment I found out my father was Raul Lees, I don't know. I have memories of reading his autobiography since I was small, and from some point I naturally thought of it as my father's autobiography, but that one again, the autobiography of Raul Lees. At first, I thought it was just the autobiography of a great fighter, even those around me didn't say that the book was about my father. What made me think it was my father's book? I think it was the day after the attack. But does your true name change just because of that difference in information? There's something suspicious about it that I can't quite put my finger on. Ransar Rafi is headed for your village. If we want to avoid him, we can't go there. Leave that matter to Kalavinka and come with me. There's something else we must do. She's like, Nani? Is Rao daddy? I think Rao's her dad, yeah. Remember, I don't know if you were here. I've read this. I read these two chapters already. I just couldn't remember immediately. I'm actually on 18 if I have to find out. I already read these. I'm just trying to refresh my memory because I didn't think about it for like 2 weeks. So the person who didn't even want to come here from Conshay now suddenly has business to attend to here. If we're done bringing Kalavinka here, we should go back to Conshay. Yuta is waiting. The prisoners that should not have been released at this time have a high priority. Prisoners, one of them was chasing after Ran Sarafi earlier and got destroyed. Was that just a Surah? Nope. That was no Surah, but a god. They are the gods of the previous universe. They dominated the humans, preyed on them, and lorded over them until they received comeuppance and were confined to the edges of this world. Let's go. Um, you said, yeah, I wasn't here for weeks. You have not been around for a while, but I was just talking about during my break. Tiara double dropped 16 and 17. I read them the same day, and then I didn't do anything else after that for the most part. True that day, people are asking why the fallen feathers are red, but that's the color of the underside of Kalavinka's wings. From Rand's point of view, that would easily be mistaken for Altara. Year end 25. He's a representative character who made Lee's think of the gods as bullies. Lee's is people who say Rao is not her father, but that is not true. He is the father. Their faces prove it. The story is that she didn't know he was her father when she was very young, but eventually found out about him. Oh, well, she already nipped it in the bud right there. Feels like old times. I thought people wouldn't like this type of old story, so I included it in episode 312 as a trial, but surprisingly, it was well received. The author's predictions are wrong again today. I was in a situation where I couldn't serialize any longer because I had scheduled a hiatus anyways. Those of you who have seen the fastest episodes will know, of course, the episodes will become free to view during the hiatus. Yes, so the losers of the previous universe seem to be gods, or at least gods who were possibly punished because instead of like being like I'm not entirely sure what it is a god is 100% supposed to do. You can go with your own theories and theorems, but based on kind of like what God Kubera was saying to Brahma, they didn't embody that. They basically acted like real, like yo, do my bidding. We lord over you. You do as we say. Revere us. Pray to us. Do everything we want, and they were punished as a result of that when the universe was created. So the answers you seek are up to me working on a cruise ship now has been so hectic because I'm on different time zones every time. Oh well, how's that been though? The cruise life. Honestly, man, there's some big things happening this year with me, so I feel it. I'm all right. We're finally on the finite 18. Say hi to YouTube. This will be on YouTube later. Please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell so you can stay notified. Um, yeah, man. Last two chapters was crazy. We learned about why Indra took off the blindfold. Kurigan tried to throw a small loop about Rao possibly not being Lisa's dad, but they look too similar, and people always pointed out. Plus, she's clearly inherited some of his thingamajigs, if you will, not just like purely physical. I would say some of his abilities and whatnot, because he was a was he a fighter or a magician or both? I don't even remember at this point. But anyways, let's read. So right now, Lee's and the God of Earth have to go do something, while Ran and Kalavinka have to go like save the younger version of herself because her name changed. But it is an interesting concept. Like for me, it's like it's I when I originally read it, I thought because Ananta was now a part of her name, it was like Kubera Ananta Lees. That's what they were referring to, not necessarily that when she started to think about Rao being her father and kind of adopting the name Lees into her, or whatever. Because if I remember correctly, did she go by like Hayas or something like that earlier, like her alias? What was her other alias? She used the other boy's name, wasn't it? Am I tripping? Am I misremembering that? But anyways, it's kind of weird. And maybe this chapter will answer it. I have not read this one yet, but maybe it'll answer it. She did get his looks. If Curry has anything to say, Rao's beautiful and Lee's is ugly in the eyes of Curry. No, but the idea is that she looks so much like Rao, but Rao's still a man. But it's because she's a woman. Being a masculine woman is seen as undesirable from in a lot of aspects, cultures, from people different perspectives. So the idea is that Lise looks manly because she looks just like Rao. That's how I took it. But if she wears makeup, she looks good. Because I remember back, Yuta said whatever she put on her face, I don't like the taste of it, so it's harder for me to eat her, if I remember correctly. And he said it fixed the one problem she had, which means she got a butterface. Am I not remembering that correctly? Maybe I really might need to reread. I did nothing during the break but party and shake my ass. Could be that he did hesitate before answering. Lee's high ass is her mother's last name. There you go. I need a woman who could kick my ass. All right, Spike Spiegel. I don't. I don't need that. But I do want you to know how to fight though and defend yourself. But I am the masculine dominant alpha male red pilled Andrew Tate something something. No, I'm just joking with Curry. With her totally ugly. I know she Yuta acknowledges that Lee's is objectively not that pretty. It's okay though. He loves her for who she's on the inside. Okay, that is a god, you say. How can a god have such a certain like appearance? If you think about it, does a god naturally resemble a human? Whether Asicas or Nasicas, the reasons they have human forms is because the previous universe's victors were the humans. So does that mean if the previous universe victors had been the gods, you would have looked like them? Maybe I was one of those gods in the previous universe to begin with. I don't think that's the case. These boots. I was told you used them in the previous universe and that they weren't a god class item. Okay. Their shape appears to be suitable for a humanoid form. If the gods in the previous universe were not human like in shape, then you, who wore these boots, must have been. So you're finally bringing up the boots. Dati boots. Golden boot. Thought I thought I'd bring them up first if I had to. I mean, they're quite obvious. Will you return them if I tell you to? Of course, since they were originally yours. Why you look at her like that? Is she lying? She capping? Why are you looking at us like that? Hold on, let me change this real quick. Why is he looking at her like that, bro? I don't like that. He's like, this bitch not giving me my boots back, bro. Give me back my Tims. He said, interesting. Whoa. It's probably the idea of idealizing someone so much you trick your mind to thinking they're a part of your life. Kurigama's words, not mine. I don't know what it's called. So you think it's like a so like it's basically saying if I believe my name is Young Paperwork hard enough and I delude myself into believing it, it permeates into the universe and my name starts to change. That's an interesting concept, but I again, my original thought was because she has an Anta in her name now, but yeah, we'll see though. We'll see. He's like, is she serious? The same goes for the bracelet. For all the hostility you showed me, you're strangely honest. Both of them are trash to me, so suit yourself. You don't want them back. Anyway, it wasn't wrong to guess what I look like in the past universe based on those boots, even though I was not created as a human being in that universe. After reclaiming a certain mission and having my memories erased, I became one of that universe's humans. Okay. Who is that? Is that someone sitting? What is that? Be creature. Creature. So this is my man before the glow up before he got a BBL. He got a Earthman BBL, bro. He ugly in the last universe. He not sexy like that. You not ugly. You just broke. You see, got the golden knight, golden boots, golden lance. Got his money up. Now he's pretty. Oh, one last God Kubero story not by Curry God season 3 episode 312 the finite 18. My man got a godly BBL, bro. While intelligent life in the current universe is divided into gods, Suras, and humans, the previous universe only consisted of gods and humans. So no Suras. Is that just in the last one? Or was like, what about like 3 universes ago? Were they around? Did something happen? Does does what happened in the reset complicit on what how like the universe ends? Like who's the victors? If it's the gods or humans or Suras or something? Like do you get like a wish? And I'm on my like Scarlet Witch, Wanda Maximoff, No More Mutants, House of M. How does that work? I got questions. All right, so this thing looks absolutely monstrous, but the gods were a violent natured race with the ability to resurrect and immense power to resurrect and immense power. Is that a typo? They were the victors that proved a perfect creature has no need for goodwill. In the numerous universes they had already gone through, and humans were the final experiment regarding that goodwill. They were challengers endowed with characteristics that were the exact opposite of the gods. They were much weaker than the gods and didn't have the ability to resurrect. Oh my god, look at that. What is don't even look oh my lord, that thing is bro, that is scary. Where's my gun? Interesting. In this case, wouldn't it be of S? House of S. There you go. House of S. No more mutants. No more Suras. No more Rakshasa. No more Nastika. No more Maruna. No more chickens. Sorry. They were a race that lived short lives, growing old and dying with a set lifespan. They were a race whose only advantage is that they can revive the knowledge of their previous lives and develop based on that after reincarnation. So ancient humans. So Lee's is just listening as he talks still, as Kuber still talks. At first, the humans suffered one-sidedly under the gods and were forced to bow down to them. But as time passed and gradually developed and gained powers to oppose them, even the gods who looked down on humans gradually began to feel threatened. So they began large-scale massacres and destructions as if they wanted to nip them in the bud before they can develop further. You know, I'm getting real tired of this Frieza gimmick. I'm not saying she's copying Akira Toriyama. It's just the idea of I'm better than these people. But they kind of scare me, so I'm going to eradicate them all before they can rise up and overthrow me. So, like, what's going on here? What's this Frieza Saiyan gimmick? White people keep putting us in slavery. Like, why y'all so afraid of what you're supposed to be better than? Why are you scared? Huh? See, I wouldn't be threatened. I also wouldn't be a dickhead, but I wouldn't be threatened. Just be like, yo, let them chill. Why y'all eating them? Let them cook. Who cares? We gods. You can do what we want. Bro, we need America to fight these things. Wait, Asuka Nasikas, with the way gods apparently looked in the past universe, weren't gods and Swords essentially the same thing in the past universe? I wonder if they got split up as a concept and maybe they were merged at one point. It's an interesting thought process. Hence why the old name for the gods was Astikas or Sura's Nastica. He might be onto something. At least he don't call them monkeys, the gods. Hello, monkeys. No, this makes me laugh because like it's just such a common thing. Because even us with machines, like we design the machines do our bidding. Skynet, Terminator, we will die. I do not like artificial intelligence. Stop, stop. Anyways, so we can blah 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 develop further. Since no matter how, by the way, it was me. I was the ancient human who was like, you know what? I'm on my Kratos gimmick. Fuck these niggas. We gonna kill every single one of them. I was the first one to develop some anti god killing technology. It was me in a previous life. I did it. Give me credit. Nia Hemmings, write it down. Thank you. Since no matter how often a human reincarnated, if there was nowhere for them to be born, their lineage would be cut off eventually. Then there was then there was a way for the then was there a way for the humans to win? You said the gods were a race who could resurrect infinitely. Of course, they had no chance of winning on their own. Their science had advanced to the extreme, but the numbers of gods had not decreased at all. The situation escalated to the point where there remained only a single planet in the universe for the humans to call home. In this desperate situation, is that him? Who's that? He had a ran like ponytail. The primeval gods appeared, offering their help. Oh, brother, here we go. Primeval gods were the primeval gods in that same universe too. It was the same four, though their appearance was different. Interesting. So that's what they look like. Yo, they kind of look raw like this. But I feel like I don't know. I don't want Nastikas and Suros and gods looking similar, but they look. This is cold, bro. Like this is kind of cold. Like I like this. Hold on. Yo, which one is Shiva, bro? Shiva is this one Shiva? Or that Shiva over there looking like Dante's devil trigger, kind of? Like, hold on. This is nice. I like it. Siri, please play. What's that song called? I look it up. I forgot what it's called. What's it? Bury the Light. Siri, play Bury the Light, bro. I did my Virgil theme song. Shiva's the one in the back that remind me of oh, that kind of makes sense because we gave angels the wings and whatever, but in old art, angels kind of look like weird thingamajigs. You might be onto something. That might be right. You might be right. But yeah, they got extinct to a point they only had one planet to live on. Shiva's one in the back. No, no, Shiva's not the one in the back. Biblically accurate. Nah, bro. Shiva's the devil trigger, bro. That's Dante. Shiva. Jackpot. Much like the gods who were the victors of of the preceding universe, they had monstrous appearance. Did I screenshot this? I don't even remember. I'm gonna. This might be the thumbnail. I like this. They actually look like some primeval beings now. Agreed. Yes, he is. As confirmed later in the chapter. Oh, well, that's a spoiler. They had monstrous appearances. If you take my hand, I will give you the ability to resurrect just like the gods. If you take my hands, I will give you the ability to trap your enemies in another dimension. If you take my hand, I will give you the ability to kill your enemies without them resurrecting. If you take my hand, I will give you the abilities to destroy the souls of your enemies. Do I have to pick just one? Because four things could be true at once. I want to destroy the souls of my enemies. I don't want them to resurrect when I kill them. I want to trap them in another dimension if they piss me off. But I also want to make sure I also want to be able to resurrect. I might need all four of them. Give me all four of them powers. I'm taking the red pill, the blue pill, the green pill, and purple pill. I want all the pills. Give it all. I'm not picking. My first wish is to have 1,000 wishes. I will not have just three. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna ask the question. Can I have more than one? You said you can. Oh, I guess I don't know. I don't know. You, you said color. You said text box color hype. You can guess the god with the color of the text bubbles. Not me. I can't. I'm too dumb. I don't remember. Isn't Brahma pink? See, I'm already thrown off. Brahma's supposed to be pink. Shiva was here like 2 times. I don't remember his fucking text bubble. Oh, this did not help me. I'm gonna tell you that much. This didn't help me at all. But I'm glad it helped y'all. I need her to spell it out for me. That's what I need. The order is Vishnu, Brahma, Kali, Shiva. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. See that's Shiva, Dante. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know. This one's kind of cold though, but I guess whatever. Anyways, who cares? Since the humans were already tired of the long fight, they had no interest in a resurrection ability as they could not serve to end the conflict. And despite being enemies for so long, they thought destroying their souls would be going too far, so they refused that option too. In the end, their choice was divided between two primeval gods, and ultimately, the ability to trap their enemies in another dimension was chosen. Once again, a long fight ensued. Look at these. See, this is why Brahma hit the reset button. Oh, destroying their soul, that's a little far. Even though they've been massacring us to the point we only have one planet to live on. Fuck them! Die! Excuse me? I'm taking to destroy the souls first. It's the first thing I'm taking. Resurrect, that's still good for me. I might want to come back. What are we doing? Where is your competitive drive to win the war? Where's ancient humans? You're just supporting me for the first time. I'm disappointed. Brahma might have been right. She might have deleted y'all. That's crazy. Y'all got me silent with Brahma. Let's wait though. Let's wait. Once again, a long fight ensued, and after battling fiercely, even as the universe was being collapsed due to the appearance of a completely new threat, the last god was entrapped, and the victors decided. Oh, they trapped all of them. The primeval god who had joined hands with the humans took on a human form in honor of the victorious race and congratulate them on their survival. That's Brahma. I was. You have proven that I was right in placing my hope in goodwill. Uh, my hope in goodwill. I promise that the next universe, everything will be prepared for you, the victors. While the next universe was being prepared, the humans met up in the realm of the afterlife, freeing themselves from their grievances, and had a long rest while interacting with their primeval god. Interesting. Then the moment then the moment to choose their departure, that place came. The humans were given the opportunity to choose their next universe. A universe where enemies were weaker than them, prepared, and conditions for victory were favorable. A universe where enemies were stronger than them, were prepared, and the conditions were unfavorable. Whichever one was chosen, it was clear that it would once again be a universe filled with competition over a long period of time. And they didn't want to go to the next universe. Their only choice was to remain in the current one and vanish along with it. You have some options. Maybe they thought their choice would be obvious, or there was some reason, but the three primeval gods went ahead and left. Only a single primeval god stayed behind, recommending the universe that was favorable to them. And the gods you faced are now the losers and are in a position where they will have to go to a universe that is the opposite of yours. The important thing is that if a creature is defeated twice in a row, it will be permanently destroyed. So if the gods lost back to back, they're gone? You could erase the concept? Hold on. I might roll that dice again. Go to another universe where they're stronger and win again. Hold on. Baba wasn't tripping. I love the H's, but these, yeah, they're too soft. They're too soft. They don't have a dog in them. She was right. I think I understand it even more now. I get it though. I feel it. I'm destroying Saul and the Gandhi gimmick. Facts. The one you like is Vishnu, my boy. No, it's not. It's not Vishnu. But Naya, one of these resurrected soulless beings, so I'd permanently take stopping them from reviving. Honestly, I'm just saying, I'm taking every power. I'm talking to Primeval. One, two, three, four. Give me all four of them bitches. Like, you can only handle two. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm built different. Give me all four. Soul destruction might have been a trap decision. Nah, you need that. We need that. She is cooking. She is. Hope. Glam. This is not important to me. I don't care. I'm just talking. I don't care who looks like what. Since the important thing is that if the creature is defeated twice in a row, be permanently destroyed. You can't troll me on something I don't care about. It doesn't make sense. Since you won this time, you have a chance, even if you lose in the next universe. But those losers, losing one more time will be the end of them. Now think about it. No matter how bitter you want how bitter your enmity was, you didn't want to destroy their souls. Aren't you a kind-hearted race that you chose to merely confine them in another dimension? Should you, who pursued such goodwill, turn a blind eye to the fate of those who are on the verge of extinction, you have already fought your way up from the position of the weak, so you will adapt more quickly to a similar universe. Even if you lose, you have one more chance, so you are in a much better position than him. Climber, 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 climber. Wait. Even so, I don't think it's a good idea to go to an unfavorable universe. Listen to me. Oh, look at the eye. Ooh, why are you looking at me like that? Hold on, where's Asha? Why you looking at me like that? What's the problem? I'm trying to go chill. I'm trying to hit the beach on Couth. Hit the beach over there. Sorry, y'all. I'm just so fucking sick. Monster Brahma doing something to me. Oh my god. Go to jail. Listen to me. Even being aware of all of this, you still choose the favorable universe. So you're leaving the losers of the past universe without mercy. When you know that they are destined to soon disappear, you're choosing a favorable universe for an easy victory and planning to trample the weak. And planning to trample the weak race that was prepared for you, just like the gods of the previous universe. You too will become a slaughterer and walks away. Yo, hold on. Wait. So you're choosing a favorite universe just for an easy victory and planning to trample the weak race that has been prepared for you, just like the gods of the previous universe. You too will become a slaughterer. That's crazy. They were excessively biased towards goodwill. Ultimately, the race that could not escape its goodwill self. In the end, only a small number of humans resisted the persuasion and chose the favorable universe. The majority of humans gave up the favorable universe and chose to go into the unfavorable universe, while some chose to remain in that dimension and disappear. Seeing seeing as you have become a god now, you must have chose the favorable universe. This universe, this is the universe. No, it's not. You chose. Then why did the gods of the past and the former losers appear earlier? No, this is what the majority of humans chose: the unfavorable universe. In order to open up multiple universes at the same time, the four primeval gods could have would have had to cooperate, but Kali refused. I am leaving the losers to die. Yes, who that? I look like Shiva to me, or Kali. That was my guess. um, between the remaining primeval gods, only a single universe could be opened. Sorry, in order to open up multiple universes at the same time, the four primeval gods would have had to cooperate, but Kali refused. Between the remaining primeval gods, only a single universe could be opened. Um, the humans who had divided between their own universes an unfavorable universe were divided into advantage and disadvantage races within one universe. Those who had an unfavorable universe once again became humans in the position of the weak, and those who chose a favorable universe gained the ability to resurrect and become gods. Because there were so few who chose to become gods, the empty seats were filled by new souls who were not from the previous universe. And the majority vote picked an unfavorable universe as the entire universe was constructed to be unfavorable for survival. So a third race was added to be a disadvantage to both humans and gods, the Suras. They did not resurrect like the gods and were unable to develop like the humans, but were given overwhelming power to offset everything else. They were the Nastikas. Yo, to be continued. Oh, that was good. That was good. Oh man. I look like Yama secretly. Okay. Don't tell me he thinks that's evil. I don't know. There's an easy reason to think so. Kali just wants to troll, so he's pure chaos. Not many dudes taller than Kubera, but Kali is the other obvious choice. Shiva isn't just taller than Kubera, he's a tower. Let it be known that kind hearted Agni chose the universe where the previous gods would have been in the mud. The loser must have been absolute demons. Braden 2023, Braden 2024 egg. Curry gone with this lore. God, I'm blessed. I'm feeling it. The victors if the victors had not been the humans but the gods, the appearance of the characters in this universe would be okay. What was it like when you first saw it? This episode showed drawings that clearly revealed the author's my conditions during the first upload. It was when I was really sick, so this was the time where I contacted Neighbor and confirmed the hiatus. It's an old story, but so the main story doesn't progress, but the drawing is bad. So I prepared for readers to give it a bad rating, but no one talked about the drawing. The rating in the fast pass is still 9.99. I guess there were surprisingly many people who like this kind of story. Anyway, the response exceeded my expectations, and I was comforted in the midst of my pain. I remember that I was so sick that week I couldn't make time for drawing, so I edited the following week. I thought you'd be shocked. Previous appearances of the primeval gods appears also important character trait, so I thought people would be shocked by this, but many people actually liked it. It was an episode that exceeded my expectations in many ways. Of course, this cannot be said to be their true form either. If primeval gods were of the same race as the gods of the past universe, they would look like this. Translator note: when will she realize that kind of fandom she bred? Let's look at the Demon King, Callie. I know who you are. The reason God Kubera wasn't revealed previously here is because this was the afterlife. So he was in the same state as the previous character of the side story, the end of a fiendish magician. Their appearance is visible in the eyes of the primeval gods. Kali is in the male form in that appeared in season 3, 299. Gan Havra and the Big Roar. I briefly thought about drawing a Nastica Sura form here that hasn't been released yet. It may have been a fan service, but the impact might have been a little low. So I decided on Gan Havra, who already carries symbolism as a Nastica Sura form that anyone would immediately recognize. I have some questions though. I have to reread some of this because I have some questions. Because I interpreted a lot of these in like 2 to 3 ways. But how do y'all feel about 18? Final 18. That was good. That was good. I like these lore drops. I actually want to read you guys a tweet later. I'm gonna read it for both streams though. But okay, let me see something. Well, my Nastica Astica theory was completely shot. I'm sorry, bro. Lost. I'm sorry, lost. But you were you were cooking. Lost. Had a whole theory without reading the actual chapter. Sad. Oh, what was your theory? I forgot what he said. Her saying this is about Gandhi's Seraphor means that she knows that panel with him and Agni frozen tears is one of the most recognizable images in the story. I suppose. So let me make something. So let me understand something. I want to make sure that I interpreted this right. Right. So Cali refused to cooperate, meaning they could. Well, I forgot to put this back. Why did y'all tell me? Why did y'all tell me I was over there this whole time, bro? You guys, y'all make me angry sometimes. Yesterday, I posted the wrong video and no one said shit. It was the wrong video. I need you guys to tell me when I fuck up, please. This was over here for what reason? Under me. Anyways, um, okay. So I forgot what I wanted to say. I completely forgot my train of thought now. My excuse is that I'm reading a book while watching. I'm exiting the kitchen. I burned it all down. LMAO. No, man, y'all make me mad sometimes. Like, I did a stream one time. Like, nobody told me my volume was this low for 3 hours. Anyways, I need you guys to be on top of that. Okay, so Cali can't if they don't all four cooperate, they couldn't. So ideally, they wanted to make multiple universes depending on what the victors wanted. You want to just, I guess, you want to just die and stop existing. Do you want to go to a universe where you're the dominant species, or do you want to go to one where you're the inferior species? I can't remember. There's another option. Because she didn't cooperate, that wasn't possible. So depending on what option you picked, what you became in the new universe was based on whatever portal you walk through. So if I said I'm not being at the bottom of the food chain again, I possibly got resurrected as a god in the new universe. Then people who decided to whatever, they were humans again, or maybe a half or a quarter or something, I don't know, maybe a quarter or pure blood. And then to throw a monkey wrench into the whole thing, to put both races at a bit of a disadvantage, we introduced the Nasticas. Or are there just multiple universes? Actually, like, how am I? How do y'all interpret that? Is it I'm giving a listening. My follow. Do you good? Don't worry about it. You good? It was still obscuring the panels. It was just on the left instead of the right. Yeah, but like it was just like this is ugly. This what is this? This is not anything. This is ugly. It needs to be somewhere where it like makes sense. This is what I'm saying. Like there's a certain aesthetic and feng shui that I like. That's all I'm saying. Just one. Okay, so just the one. But am I right? But I'm gonna reread it. Fuck it. Only one universe because Callie didn't want to help. Callie funny, bro. This this is the favorable universe you chose. Then why did the gods of the past, the former losers, appear earlier? No, this is just the majority. This is what the majority of humans chose. The unfavorable universe. She's like, huh? In order to open up the same universe at the same time, four have to do it. Callie refused. Between the remaining primeval gods, only a single universe can be opened. The humans who are divided between their own universe and unfavorable universe were divided into advantages and disadvantages races within the one universe. Those who chose an unfavorable universe once again became humans in the position of the weak. Those who chose a favorable universe gained the ability to resurrect and become gods. So there were so few who chose to become gods, the empty seats were filled by new souls who are not from the previous uni. As the majority voted to pick an unfavorable universe, the universe was constructed to be unfavorable to survival. Okay, in the third. Okay, I got it now. I got it. That's really interesting. I kind of like this. I like this kind of origin story. This is pretty cool. I would have never guessed this. I was wondering if like maybe there was already a certain type or race of people who lost two times in a row back to back that didn't exist, or if like maybe Soros were around 3 universes ago, but something happened they weren't. But I guess this puts that whatever one universe with how they want to help. My completely wrong theory was that the reason gods look like that in the past universe was because the gods and Soros were originally one race. That the primeval split into two, thus the gods originally become the Asicas, mirroring the Suras Asicas, which was completely wrong. I was not cooking. You can only do so much with limited knowledge. You was cooking. Now, me personally, give me Gosta. That's what I'm saying. But like, you don't. Did Kubera, I guess, retain his memories, but does everybody who won, do they retain their memories in the universe? And like, when are you born? Like, let's say, hypothetically speaking, The previous universe lasts 1 billion years, and I'm born halfway through that, and somehow live to the end or one or something. How does that work? Like, if I just died like year 3 of the universe, but I was human, do I win still? If the humans won? Like, I got so many questions. Do I have to? Did I have to be one of the remaining? Well, I guess because they were ancient humans, most of them didn't experience a full, true death in that sense. So hold on. New variable, new variable. Happy New Year, Ponzu. Thank you. I appreciate it. Just passing by. Hey man, I appreciate you. Agni did. Remember Muna were in the white space and Rand accidentally tore up the scrolls and the losers of the previous universe were started coming out. Could that be how they escaped their prison? So they're because they didn't even necessarily kill them to win, they trapped them in another dimension. You thinking. You thinking over there. I think the gods just come to with their abilities granted to them while the primevals deem it time for them. Kubera also has been confirmed to have lived through multiple universes since the gods of their previous universe were the winners of the universe before that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about then. Never mind. I thought I was onto something. Which also lines up with him being considered the oldest god. Oh, okay. Hmm. They did not resurrect like the gods or were unable to develop like humans, but were giving overwhelming power to offset everything else. They were the Nastikas. Hmm. Because I was thinking like there's gotta be like I don't know if everyone remembers, or are you always gonna be born around the same time you were born in the previous universe? If you're like resurrected in a new one, like I said, if I'm born in year 500, am I born again in year N 500 in the next universe? Do I remember anything from the previous one? Like, does this decision even hold any weight if I won't remember it? Now, mind you, I'm picking to become a god. I'm not going like the idea that I would just choose to make my life more difficult is not a concept that makes any logical sense to me. I don't feel bad about it. If I was on the bottom of the food chain, fought my ass off to win, I am now the apex predator. So when I go to the new universe, yeah, I'm that dude. I'm not going backwards. What the fuck do you think this is? That doesn't mean I gotta be an asshole and destroy everything and everyone and make them kiss my feet, kiss the ring. I wasn't gonna go that far, but I'm chilling. I put the work in already. They said, yo, win the NBA championship and then go to a rebuilding team and figure it out again. Why? I'm running it back with my niggas. I'm not doing that. I'm not blowing the team up for no reason. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. They said, yo, Shaq and Kobe, y'all won. All right. Now trade Shaq. Make it harder for yourself. Why would I do that? This is just not logical. I'm not doing that shit. Anyway, this is a great chapter. A human that lives through a Sura attack. Yeah, I'm not trying to fight for my life again. Yeah, and yeah, these guys are assholes. So yeah, we'll have to see. I do think we're I feel like there's another big reveal coming, but I really like this. I like the a lot of the stuff that she whatever, and she says I know who you are. This looks like male Callie to me. I don't know, but anywho, I appreciate you guys, Kubera Gang. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna switch gears to Kami no To. I wanna try if I can on Friday. I have a little thing to go to. I'll try to. I already have all the streams for today, for this week lined up. Today's obviously what we do today. Tomorrow, Tower God. But also tomorrow I wanted to do the irregular stream, ranking of the week, all the irregulars in the tower. Wednesday, I want to talk about all of our favorite things from 2023: movies, books, albums, games, manga, anime, whatever. So it'll be a 2023 year, like just webtoon, everything, our favorite of everything. Oh no, that's Wednesday, right? So I guess I could do it Thursday. Might do a Kubera discussion Thursday. I want to talk about this. So, um, how many TOD chapters am I reacting to? One. I only had to react to one Kubera chapter as well. The only reason I didn't was I wanted you guys to experience me reading it, and when I started reading the Finite 18, I couldn't remember what I was doing. They're actually like, look, they're already here, bro. They're already here on my Patreon. I just couldn't remember what the fuck I read. Hold on. That's the Tower of God. There you go. Anti Inside Indra. Boom. The Power of a Promise. Boom. I've already read them. I just forgot what happened, so I decided I will reread. But yeah, you can come holler at me when you're ready. But yeah, Tower of God time, people. Thank you guys. Tell the Discord. Be getting it. Be getting it. I'm about to ask what happened last chapter. I forgot with this one too. Okie dokie. Artichoke. What image do I feel like using for Tower of God? Shall I use Huariun? I shall. Thank you. I'm gonna turn you around this way though. Actually, I don't like that. It's not gonna work for me because like I guess I could just keep it this way. It's fine, right? Yeah, it's fine like this. I wanna rock, do 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 do, my baby rock, do 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 do. I forgot. Oh, there it is. I'm like, I forgot where I put everything. Every folder. I gotta reorganize. We'll change. What am I missing? You say, "Hooray! Chapter is suddenly better." Huariyun. Yeah, yes, Huariyun. That's that bitch though. That's that biddo. Yes, it is Tower of God time. It's time for Kamiing the Toe. I will tell Twitter. Just give me a moment. Let me actually scroll down a bit so I can just kind of center this a bit better. You know what I should do as well? Let me open up Cosmic Scan just so I have the other. The Cosmic Scans drop. Are they still? Are they back on schedule? I should open up that one too, just in case. God, please, I need to be better by like Wednesday, bro. I can't do this. I cannot remember the last time I got fucking sick, bro. This shit is fucking ghetto. My eyes are like watering and shit. It's just awful over here, bro. Just my nose constantly feeling tickly. All right, let me see. I'm not I'm not excited. I'm not excited or not excited, Infinite. I'm just here, bro. I don't have any expectations. I'm just chilling. We'll see what happens though. We'll see. Let me tell TOG time. And without further ado, actually, let me just blow my nose properly. I don't want you guys to see this because it looks awful, but I need to blow my nose properly. 1 second, y'all. Sorry. Oh my lord. All right. I feel awful. You know what I had to, you know what I had to do when I went on Saturday? Did I ever tell you guys my really unhealthy medical cheat code to force my body to operate for 3 to 6 hours? I ever tell you that? You get some Zipol, Vicks, neck, nose, a little bit inside the nose, back of the neck, chest. Boom. Smelling that. Then you want to carry these. You want some halls, longes. What do they call? Whatever. The throat. You want throat, whatever. You get that. Then, no recommend it. I pop. I pop anywhere from 4 to 7 Tylenol or Advil. I can't feel shit for like 4 to 5 hours. And that's how I used to play through. Like when I had a big game or a game and I felt awful, boom, 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 boom. These. Because you're not supposed to sniff this a lot. I used to sniff this until my fucking eyes water. Just numbness. Can't feel no pain, no anything. Don't do it though. Don't do it. I'm just telling you what I used to do. But yeah. Anyways, last gonna go back to the kitchen. This chapter 2, you're gonna be mad at this chapter. This might be the worst chapter of 2024. I get it because it's the first chapter. So I get it. All right. Say hi to YouTube. This will be on YouTube later. Please like the video, subscribe, and hit that bell down so the goals to the 13-month series this and get you and you can stay notified. And let's read some Kami no To, first chapter of 2024. We on 605. I got cosmic scans opened up here just in case. Oh, yes, yes. Last chapter, Mustang was just floating around like, Enkidu, talk to me, bro. Like, you gonna talk to me, bro? And then Kadita was like, Trauma ain't no friend, Trauma ain't enemy. And and then they shot a beam, they blocked it, another beam got shot, then Yama kicked it, and then he's like, I'm cool now because I got like the power from the lighthouse, from the Beastkin King, something, something. I had something like that. I don't remember. I'm tired. All right, let's get it. So Yama's here. Is he finally that? I just have one question. I think I brought this up during my little premiere. Does he have the power of his ancient though? Like the ancient was something that Nea did. That had nothing to do with Wang Wang and the three fangs and whoop de whoop blah blah blah. So it's like I feel like even if he could do Hamborn transformation and like his father, he can't be dominated. I'm not entirely convinced he can use the ancient yet. I could be wrong though. Let's just see though. Let's see. Let's just see. Is Yama season finally here? Can we finally cheer for this mutt? We shall see. So he's there, flame on. I guess it's not too late. You guys calm down. The king of the beast king has arrived. That does not put any faith in my heart, bro. Where have you been hiding all this time? What kind of king are you? Stop disguising yourself with weird cosplay and come help me quickly. Aha, that's cruel. That's Doom speaking to him. What the hell have you been doing all this time just to show up just now? Well, I just slept a little. What? Well, this is already funny to me. I don't know why. So we go see though. Yeah, I'm active brand new. SC just killed Rama here fraud. The VIX will get you right. I approve. Naya telling us how he pulled his own version of Gear 2 with probable chance of lifespan reduction. I'm just saying, bro. It helped me, bro. It's too late for Yamo. He forever frontier. I'm not mad at that take. Yamo keeps smoldering at the camera like he wasn't just stunned by Doom Master. Don't look up at me like this, like you nice, like you the king. All I'm saying is, what if he redeems himself? I don't know. I don't have all the answers. Maybe he redeemed himself. Maybe he goes hard. We'll just have to see what happens. I don't know, B. Nigga, what the fuck you been doing for 2 chapters? Nigga, I've been asleep. He puts in the lighthouse a little. I went into the lighthouse that Yasrachi gave me to get a clue about the perfect mimesis. Oh, brother. Okay. He went in there with his arm looking like that. Give him credit. He got some incredible paint. His bone is still showing. Oh my god. Then I walked in. There was something that looked like a huge pot. Rice pot? I opened the door and went in. You didn't set a trap in here, did you, idiot cat? But there was nothing special. Just a small bed the size of that jerk. Okay, that's funny. It's got Yas Ratcha like memorabilia like on the pillows and shit. That's kind of funny. Um I'm gonna throw up. What the hell just happened? Okay, I'm gonna throw up. In the middle of the room, but when I saw that bed, I suddenly fell asleep. I've been sleeping until now. This crap. You sure enjoyed it a lot. If you're awake, hurry up and help me. Do you know what the situation is at the moment? At a glance, the king of the Beast King, Yama talks about himself in the third person. He thinks we should go through that door. You're being you're being very arrogant to deduce something so obvious. You know what? Him and Dude are making me laugh right now. Hold on. What y'all say in this chapter? The beast can't come. What kind of king that shows up after hiding all those words that weird cosplay ever help? Don't act impertinent. We're even doing something out while I just slept. What do you mean? I went to the lighthouse in order to blah blah blah. Full transformation. So wait, perfect mimesis full transformation. Like I'm so confused. Can this nigga do this or not? I don't understand. I thought you trained to do this to beat Doom. I'm not even blaming Slave and Eater. I'm blaming translations. I feel like I've been tricked that he could never do this. Like he could never do this. Like I'm, oh my god. I went in. Did he lay a trap or something? Nothing special. There was a small bed just like that. The bastard's little heart. Ugh, I'm ganging. That was all there was on the side. But when on the bed, I felt the wave of exhaustion hit me. I've been sleeping all this time. You effort. You took your sweet time, then came here. If you slept well, hurry up and help. Do you know what the? Do you know how urgent the situation is currently? Well, as this body of man, which will become the king of Beast King, has a general idea. It seems we have to go through that door. Okay, so obvious answer. Cool, cool, cool. All right, sorry, y'all. But it gets too complicated to get to it. That gigantic weapon of Shinsu could kill even a high ranker if it hits him at close range. It's also being protected by a lighthouse keeper, the highest level of the tower. Good. Request received. Although I rested only a little, I've slept well now. Let me warm up. Okay, so is he gonna start incorporate? Like he looks like he's taking a bit of a Yas Ratchet cat pose. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm asleep. He's not irredeemable, but we will be watching. Maybe he exposes Keating. We'll see. He on fraud watch. That's for sure. I'm not I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't tell you. I don't tell you. If he pops off, I'll give him credit though. This light had me dead seeing that shit. What the fuck is that Betty Ass Ratcha? If this is the last Yas Ratcha panel we get, it'll be kind of funny. You know, someone's gonna make that Yas Ratcha merch. Wait, maybe Paul was right. Yama just woke up. There you go, bro. Where's that Yas Ratcha E kitten flashback? The solution to being mid is a good night's rest. Someone go update the wiki. Paul Yama's awake finally. Maybe Doom and Yama might have been the duo we needed. Might have been. Wait, I zoned out. Is Yama doing shit he already should have done? Yeah, I guess. He is doing the Yes Ratchet pose. Okay, I'm not tripping. Yeah. Glam, somewhere along the line, it seemed that maybe he couldn't do full Houndborn transformation. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I never really got an answer. But I thought what he was going to inherit from Wang Wang was simply the three fangs, which would maybe allow him to do it without the transform without it hurting him so much or taking so much time. But really to be uncontrollable, then I thought he would when he was at full power, Arcanak would be like, "You're worthy of having me inside of you, your mother, blah blah blah, whoop de whoop," and then he would come out. But I don't know. Okay, let's see if he pops off though. So Yas Ratchet, Cat Pose, Lobodon, my guy. I can't believe you come here running by yourself. You came here running by yourself. You must be crazy. Something is. Oh, he's going towards the machine. The lighthouse stops it, I guess, and he goes question mark. Oh, he pierced it. Oh, so he's strong. Oh, okay. He's Lobodon couldn't even do that. He really got to power up by sleeping. That bastard. He succeeded. Was not bad. I feel refreshed. Maybe it's because I slept so well. You know what? I don't think he's even realizing what's going on. Whole time I'm thinking he went in there. There was some type of lecture, and his dad was like, some, and he asked her like some, and they're like the history of the beast skin. But you know what? He's kind of eight brain, kind of smooth brain. He might not be able to understand all that. Too hard to approach. All right. Complaint received. This body must have slept like a baby. So let's warm up a bit. He goes, charges towards it. What does he say? He pierced it. That punk succeeded. Good. Maybe because I slept like a baby, but I feel refreshed. All right, man. He doing the Yasma pose. Maybe it won't take 30 Yama 30 years to do full transformation. I think he went in a trance. That's whack though. I hate trances. Don't tell me this man's gonna do super doggy in two finally. I don't know, bro. Yama couldn't even memorize a page of a book. He's not the brightest guy. Yama's secret power is sleepwalking. Oh, he has done that before. I guess maybe you're right, Willie. Maybe he's sleepwalking again, but I don't think so. I'm getting closer to the power I want. What are you talking about? Who are you? What are you talking about? You're talking to me like you're a different person. You, no way. Have you really forgotten who died that day and what happened? Kyug, Kyug. Enkidu's maniacal laugh starts here. Oh, he's laughing. Wow. You guys are really funny. Translator, no, although it says in pure that we're also beast to abominable being. When you saw me, you called me impure. You told me to disappear from among you. Then you lived. like you were close friends in your little world. Now you can't even remember who you were. You guys are really funny bastards. He said, "You guys are stupid as hell." From where Kidu asked Gustang if you forgot until the last text, the background letters as an effect of a maniacal laughter. So he burned him some more. Gog, gog, gog. It's obvious. I don't know why, but he has no memory of that day until he knows the truth. He can't kill me. Yes. I will move towards the remains there. Oh, he's gonna escape outside the room, I guess, with some flubber shit. I don't know, gooey jelly. You will do nothing. You can't stop me unless you want to kill me. What? Fuck this bastard. He's he's going to kill me. You must have lost your mind after not seeing us for a long time. I'm still the same ruthless psychopathic man with glass. Why would you call yourself that? You're an idiot. You've made this whole thing a nuisance. Now I really need to find a way to capture the irregular one and get the memories it possesses. I don't like that he did that because now it's gonna look incompetent because I know Enkidu's not dead. I don't like. I wish that he couldn't kill him. Now that he's, oh, I don't actually care. I'll just kill you. And that now that he's alive, he's gonna look a little incompetent. I don't like the idea that he can't tell that he's trying to reform himself outside the vines. But all right. I think Yama achieved full transformation against Doom, but as we've seen against Kel Hellam, he couldn't activate it fully, only in his arms. Maybe this perfect transformation is him activating it fully throughout his whole body, like Yasracha did. All right, man. Hold on, because that's just not what I remember, bro. The problem is I don't remember the chapter immediately, but that's not what they said during the cage. It wasn't stated like that. It wasn't stated that way. It stated that it takes it's when he was fighting Kel Hellam, he said that it's gonna get worse from here. He hadn't fully transformed yet because he was doing it part by part. He goes into that mode, his hair turns whatever, then he goes like full transformation, one arm, full transformation, other arm, then the legs, and probably the body. That's how it came across to me. Like maybe this process makes it similar, but based on everything that we should know, we should be able to do it. Then all of a sudden, against like Yas Racha, I thought because of the fear element, that's why he couldn't transform. But I don't know, bro. Said the face I just wait. What face did I just make? what did I, what face did I just make? Um, he's a psychopath. Dude, make people from words. Do you really think Enkidu's alive? Yes. That's the exact thing that was stated. Someone clipped that. I don't even know what face I made. Was I doing the thing where I look at the invisible camera like I'm on The Office or Parks and Rec? Okay, to capture the irregular one and the members it possesses, there's going to be a way out of here somewhere. There's got to be out of it. What do we do? There doesn't seem to be any way out of here. Look at Rachel. It was an imitation. The great game is about to begin. If Vice Captain Belleria goes as planned, Bam's group will be here. Then there will be a way out. Okay, I'll call someone here. Cool. Inside the sprout. Kun. A pawn. Pawn doesn't really fit me, but I should be thankful I'm not the king, right? Now, what kind of shenanigans can I do with this? What he's thinking? Oh, shoot. Hey, yo, Dumas, dip. Dip. He got no arms, though, still. I'm telling you, the arms thing's a handicap. I know. I'm right, bro. I'm right. I'm never wrong. Name one time I was wrong. Actually, don't do that. Tears in my eyes. Oh my god, my lungs are hurting. Yo, same. Dude was that's like this isn't my full power. And like, did anyone not remember Kel Hellam saying, "Oh, I didn't know he was this strong. He's as strong as the first generation." It's like, oh, I forgot. Damn it, I forgot to bring this up. You know what? I'll do the end of the chapter. But so I don't forget, let me open the tab. Give me 1 second. I don't want to forget to open this. Because if I don't, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be angry. I wanna rock. Do 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 do. My baby rock. Do 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 do. All right. When Naya posts this stream in 6 months, I will timestamp that damn face you made. Holy fuck, Hour Hurts. I haven't laughed like a while. I could life. I thought Komon's going to be a knight like Shikamaru. I thought Rook for some reason, or Bishop, I guess. I don't know. Man said he was the first gen level without seeing full transformation. Exactly. Like, it's just the inconsistencies, man. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, Dumas is here. What is this? It looks edible, but it's white. Is it white chocolate? He bit it. Yuck. I can't shit. I can't eat it. I almost broke my tooth. Did he throw it on the ground? Why is he like this? Who raised him? Why is he stupid? Why was he not listening? Did he not listen to the game? Does he not know how to lose or win the game? Oh, he tried to eat it and then he threw it on the ground. I might be ready to start a petition to get Rack out the story. I might be ready to start this petition. I might start this movement. It might be I might be done with Rack. There's just no way he did that. I'm so upset. I'm just so upset. I don't know why that made me angry. I'm so upset. Why? What was the reason? Eh, I don't care about the Asian one anymore. All right, bring me the fluffy guy from the Age of Genesis, New Grove to be the new Rack. I'm done with him. I'm done. I don't know for Rack. He's done too. He's done. I'm done. Wait, they're fighting. No, Clint is running away. Damn it! I can't scam a guy like that. Step aside, turtle. Oh, they're gonna fight together. He threw his spear towards Dumas. Dumas, I think dodged it or something. I don't know what he did, or kicked it back at him. I'm not sure. Rack. What is that guy? Is he really a turtle? He means human. Okay. Seeing what just happened, I'd say to say he's not. So did it actually hit him? Ooh. All right, hold on. Let me see what's. Hold on. I need to see some other translations. I'm getting closer to power I desire. What are you talking about? What What do you mean? Who? Speaking about those guys, as if you were close with as if they're someone else's business. What are you talking about? Enkidu is repeating what Gusang asked him in the previous question about the persons from the disappeared memory. Don't tell me you don't. Don't tell me. Have you forgotten who was killed that day? Asking what sort of events arose that day. All of it. He's laughing. 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 You lot are hilariously are seriously hilarious. When you called me an impure foreign substance, all you when you all even told me to disappear from your side, after all you just lived in your own world. Now you're saying you don't remember who it is? What a effing joke you all are. Arg, arga. It's clear. I don't know what the reason is, but just remember that day until you find out the truth, you won't be able to kill me there. If I just move the remains that have fallen over there, yeah, he's gonna live. He can't kill you can't kill me. As long as you don't have any thoughts of killing me, you won't be able to stop me. What the F? That bastard killed killed me. Oh wow. You must have lost your touch. I'm still the merciless four-eyed psychopath. Stupid bastard making a hassle and all. You know what though? All things considered, what I like about that scene, I just thought about something else. I actually get mad when someone's like, oh, like they need information, but they have other ways of getting it, possibly, or like that's not their only source of information to get whatever it is they need to know. So he's like, I will threaten you, but if you don't tell me, I will just kill you and do it the troublesome way. I do like that part of it, but I don't like the fact that he actually tried to kill him and is gonna fail though. Don't worry, Rack will defeat Artem Dumas. I don't even care. I don't know. Whatever, bro. Rack and able to get cooked. You think so, but I don't know. I've been saying this for 4 weeks. Dumas getting his hand melted by Vanquish might have been the handicap SIU needed so they could fight him. It's like his equilibrium is off because he doesn't have arms. Oh shit. Oh my god. Season 3, chapter 31. Actually a crocodile now. This is Chopper caricature syndrome. Facts. Rack has been stupid since season one. To be fair, it's not about Rack being smart or dumb. It's just what what is the purpose or point of the scene like that? Rack has qualities about him that are good. I don't think Rack's a bad character, but that might have been the last unserious thing I could see him do. I don't know. I thought it was going funny, not gonna lie. I mean, fair enough. Rack might unlock his tap power while fighting Dumas. Cosmic actually cooked in that scene. I kind of agree. Dumas got the chicken debuff. That nigga Dumas ain't need arms to wash the F out of Jinsung and Yama. He good. Well, he did technically get cut in half the first time with the Tiger Dragon game. I don't know. I'm tired, bro. I'm so tired. But Rack out of here. All right, so there's some glowing light. Please, please, please answer. Please. If I give that Goruro guy a chance, he will make a move. Bishop. A piece that looks important but can't decide the game on its own at the last instant. It's just like me. Question mark. I'll tell you where I am, so please come over there. If you do, I'll invite you back to the chat room. You still care about being in the group in the GC, bro? Could you imagine doing all this shit just to be in a group chat? It's just not that deep. There is no time for sentimentality. My goal is the death of the family leaders to put an end to the irrational power that brought death to my family. There is something. Oh, see, look at the. What did I tell you? He's alive. He's fine. He's ooze now. He's fucking TMNT ooze. Saw this coming. He's dripping. No, just like look. See, he's on his Majin Buu cell gimmick. If you don't destroy it down to the molecular element, every single atom, I will reform. Or I see Cell was like the nucleus, some bullshit like that. Even though I feel like he should have died when he took that Kamehameha from Goku or whatever it was before, or blew himself up. But whatever. I knew he was fine. I hope Gustan was secretly planning this. If this really continues, I will really die. The life I receive from the great master is fading. Someone. Oh, he's dying. If I'm gonna find someone to transfer this life to, I. Oh, so actually he was dying for real. I didn't know. There. You could just take over people's bodies. So what is he going to control Gururo now? Huh? Is- And it, wow, that I did not see coming. That's kind of funny. Okay, so you are here, Traumaray. You are not. You are the one who should not. You are the one who should not forget the truth. Okay, hold on. I'll have to get my hands on the irregular who has a memory of it. Should be a way to get out of here. What do we do? Blah blah blah. She opens the lighthouse inside the sprout. Kun says, "Am I a pawn? Doesn't suit me. Should I be grateful I'm not the king using this? What kind of mischief can I cook up?" Dumas comes. Rack stupid ass eats the fucking whatever. Rack better not be the king, by the way. That wasn't the king. The king is like it's like a whale or something. But anyways, he throws the spear. Did it hit Dumas? Zigzags towards him. I don't know. Maybe it did hit him. I don't know. I can't tell. What the heck is that guy? Is that even a turtle? At that point, it's safe to say it isn't. Please, somebody, please pick up, please. Guru Bishop, important like me. Blah blah blah. Group chat. Can't get caught in the fields. My goal is to contest the great family's logical power has led to death of my family. Dripping, no, no. I will really die at this rate. The life I receive from the great teacher is fading away. If I don't find anyone who will transfer this life, then found it goes into him, huh? Oh, so you've come here, Traumaray. You're the only one who can't forget the truth. What did Traumaray know? All right, I take back the Gustang scene. It's probably fine. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. since he was dying, and he luckily found somebody from Trauma Ray's family. So a lot of you guys who really, really, really early on called that like Trauma Ray maybe might have been a different type of guy or person until he started losing his memories, you might be onto something. Maybe he's one of the good guys, family heads. And the only reason he's a weird bestiality loving zoophiliac is because he don't got his memories and it made him weird. He must. I saw Trey Rags. I saw Trey Rags video. Did somebody how do I make that go? And I thought about Trauma Ray, but the dog breeder. I might make it a short. I Wang Wang. I cannot wait any longer. Please breathe. But I saw the whole skit coming as soon as I saw the thingamajig. All right, sorry. What were y'all saying? The moment that nigga got a little serious, he's nearly bodied. The Amundsen song, blah blah blah. What this full transformation mean? I imagine he's trying to Clifford the big red dog. No, please don't ruin this for us. We don't want to see that. Oh brother, get this hoodie fraud out of here. Hey, Rachel is in there. It gotta be popping. He just slide from Lethal Company now. He flubber, bro. He like baby. He may be the king. Him taking over Guerrero is actually an interesting development. I'd say so to some degree. Let's go. Hoodie Rat got cooked. Imagine if Enkidu possesses Adori, yo boy. Nah, Adori packing him. Rack was the rook. Okay. Nani. Enkidu tried to get to the group chat too. That man Enkidu got crazy hitches for trauma rate. Fuck the nigga. He just stomped you out and literally smoked your pack. That man Enkidu got crazy hitches for. Oh, I just read that. Initially, it was looking like Gustang would know the truth fighting Tron, but now it looks like it'll be the reverse. It's interesting. When your friend is a dog breeder, yeah, I agree that with that nine, the species 100% going to die. True. That ish got me dying. I'm so tired of SAU meandering on lore. Like, bro, give us some answers. I'm tired of waiting 200 times to forget answers. Guerrero a better character now? Look it. You bring up something I wanted to read, which is here. Let's bring it up. Um, this is just Slater. It says Connor Stern. This is a character from what should we call it? Archer. From Archer. Make this a bit smaller so you can kind of read it properly. But I wanted to read this a little bit because I thought he made some good points here. I kind of understood what he was saying, so we could talk about this. Oh, what's it? What happened? Where'd it go? There we go. All right. She had me dying. The king will be either Tiara and Dorsey, right? I'm guessing at this point. My full thoughts on TOG. The most obvious way to tell the story has fallen off is simply to look at the TOG content being produced and the ratings. When I first came to Tower of God, there was so many there was so much content on Tower of God, theories, analysis, reviews, etc. As time continued to pass, the fandom eventually began to exhaust the lore SAU had given us. It should be noted that most of the lore came from blog posts which have been deleted. Look up Dr. Bonehead's channels. When did he last create actual interesting TOG content? All he does is review theories from his Discord. This is not me taking a shot. I'm just reading the tweet. By the way, I feel like I still make content that's interesting. Whether SIU is here, whether he's not here, whether he's on hiatus, well, as a hiatus was what I meant. But I feel like I still find interesting things to talk about that aren't just theories. That's just me, though. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just Discord, which have already been discussed on Twitter, Reddit, even Tumblr. The only new info with the seven deadly sins of trauma raised animals, but that's something most of us already talked about sometime last year. Look at TOG on Twitter right now, and it's mostly Kunstans and KB shippers. And like, good for you if you're one of those, but you clearly aren't reading TOG for TOG, you're reading it for Kun and KB. If Kun died today, you will drop TOG. TOG went from having themes dissected and lore explained, analyzed to effing Vasco and his bot tweets. I don't know who Vasco is. No idea who that is. So, yeah. What? He literally did a video of the seven deadly sins of trauma rate. That's dope. Insta disagree. His point is that it was very obvious that they were all based on the seven deadly sins. So to him, it's not an interesting video to make. It's like if I made a video about like the Full Metal Alchemist characters, I guess. Like it's very on the nose. Like I feel like the only very personally speaking, again, this is not my opinion. Okay, just reading what's being read here. I think it's more interesting when characters exhibit maybe abilities and powers that are like in tandem with the seven deadly sins or seven heavenly virtues, but it's not inherently super obvious. I will say Reborn, in my opinion, did it in a very interesting way because Reborn gave a lot of characters the names of the demons in some ways. Your Belphegors, I think your Mammons, Lucudia, whatever the case is. Now, when it came to Zanzis, his attacks had the name Ida in it. Ida means wrath, right? So I think having Bell fight with like knife to wires, it proves that like he's lazy because he wants you to beat yourself. He throws the knives that stick all around a certain area, and then because you can't see the invisible wires, you cut yourself. It's like a lazy sloth type fighting style. He's just saying he didn't think that was interesting. But anyways, back on track. There's nothing wrong with bot tweets, but my point is TOG is lacking in the content so much that our only content is bot tweet ships. What happened to lore discussion, story discussions, plot, characters? SLU, what happened? This is reminiscent of Lost, where the start is so interesting due to all the mysteries, but as time passes, we realize it's all because the writers didn't plan it out and had one of the worst endings ever. People keep saying let him cook, and we can't even craft theories or do an analysis simply because there's nothing to work with. The French and Arab fandoms are trying, but I've seen their posts lately. It's all in circles or outlandish theories that I can't take seriously. Compare TOD to any other fantasy series with the same length, we haven't had a serious TOG discussion in forever compared to One Piece Kubera, two series nearing their end goals, but constantly providing us with new lore and context. TOG hasn't had anything particularly interesting in almost all of season three. SC finds a ways to avoid dropping the lore and drops at mostly one or two lines that leaves you with more questions and answers. How long is this thread? I know long. I didn't know it was this long. I'm tired of reading this shit. Okay. I'm such an asshole. I'm already tired of reading this shit. What shit? Where was that? No. Something. Oh, damn it! I lost where I was at. One or two more questions. TOG read as a mess because so little meat in each chapter that they have nothing to talk about but complain as they should. Ratings are a mess. SCU hints at bigger lore just to find 100 reasons to divert it. Don't want to Cha, find Genesis. There's no reason that we shouldn't have more lore about Genesis right now. Batman received numerous information, but SCU is hiding it from us. How dumb is that? What series hides lore given to the MC from the audience? And when they do, it's something major but small. Bam has so much lore, but is seemingly unchanged at all by it. It's just frustrating because every chapter is just empty calories. TOG is ongoing, so this could change. But at this rate, what made it special about TOG is lost. Maybe he just needs to this arc to reset, but SU needs another break to fully flesh out his world because this is ridiculous. To start adding in blog posts, lore into the canon, look at Yam on his answer, how you got to power up. It's vague. SU is keeping everything vague, which is stupid. There's no benefit to it. It's cause it's either he doesn't have to plan it out or he will lore dump at once when we should be moving on to other important things. I'm not even going to touch on the character assassination, how stupid it is that we don't know Androshi's true name. Shibisu's team has been on the back burner forever. There's also the fact that we keep running around in circles. Gustang has been going in circles trying to regain his memories. Now he's going back to BAM. Why did Traubenberg beat this stupid game? Why didn't Dumas capture could? In SU's own words, an HR can fulfill any position without an arm. Single band, blah, blah, blah. Couldn't. Speed feeds, the world building is a mess, non existent lore, characters are boring, caricatures of the past self, could went from being top two to not even top 10. Let's hope SC Rams had it right after all. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. How do y'all feel about that? I'm gonna post this actually. But how do y'all feel about that in general? I'm actually gonna favorite this so I don't fucking lose it. Actually, I'm gonna defend myself. Hold on. Let me defend myself. Let me get defensive. Where did he talk about ain't nobody making interesting content? I agree with mostly everything you said in this thread, but I still think I make really interesting TOG content, whether or not SIU is cooking or even on hiatus. Boom. How do we feel about that? How you feel about that? I agree with most everything you said in this thread, but I still think I make relation to DoD content whether or not SCU was cooking or even a hiatus. Send tweet. All right. Sorry, y'all. How do y'all feel? How did you guys feel about the chapter? Let's talk about it, and let me just go through your comments real quick. I apologize. I didn't know the thread was that long, bro. Also, I didn't know that I was gonna have to translate. Y'all type like some ape sometimes. I can't read what you writing easily. Okay. Let me see. 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 Enkidu, dog breeder. Had me dying. Guru, better character. Seven deadly sins. If Tiara is the king, keeping Traumaray away would be too soon to have Traumaray die. Bonehead can't really discuss stuff that interests the rest of us because he's really behind. To be honest, that is a good point. Yes, it's time for the reborn run back. 764. The problem with the stuff we are reading, they are like 5 months behind. So when they get example, we already move on. He just reiterating a Reddit comment unless they're the same people. Maybe they're the same people. Yawn, we get it. No interest in lore, fandom trials, blah blah blah. Keep reading, old man. You can get through it. Yes, Conway, spit your shit indeed. Okay, I'm good to go. To me, this dude just don't like week to week TOG. Don't really agree with the lore and TOG content parts, but the fandom definitely yes. He's spitting at some point, but there's a lot of unnecessary doom posting, I guess, especially when it comes to content creators. Chapter was entertaining, nothing too bad, but nothing special in my opinion. I agree. SCU needs to get to the point, give us answers, and stop giving us bullish that teases stuff but leads to nothing of meaning. Chapter was okay, just need the match to start. Been waiting. Enkidu taking over the body could make him the king. You think the chess pieces could like change up like that? Like my opinion is obviously that I think Tower God has taken a nosedive in overall quality from top to bottom. But since he came back from his hiatus, I think he's done more good than bad. That's I said it in my recent videos wrapping up the end of the year stuff, so I'll just leave it at that. By the way, if you have not, you don't even have to do a community, go to the community post, but make your list of your favorite, your top, the irregulars you think of all the Jesus Christ of all the irregulars in Tower of God. If you want, you can add Data Jihad, Data Kunidwan, and Corrupted Mazino. You don't have to, but I'm talking from Rachel to Phantom Minnow. We're gonna have a stream where we rank them in terms of power from like 2016 ish to one. So we'll talk about it. I know we haven't seen them a lot, but I thought it'd be a fun stream to do. That will be tomorrow. It's not Wednesday, but yeah. Honestly, this chapter was like to me, it was very whatever. Like I'm not mad. I'm not happy. I'm not. Oh my god, it's sick. There's a couple of things here that I think are interesting that could become something. All I can really do for the most part is wait and see. I'm kind of cautiously optimistic in that. Oh, you want me to hop in right now? I didn't know. I didn't know that. I didn't think he was gonna want to talk about TOG. That's why. Let me hop in. I have arrived. What's bracket?
I don't hear you in Discord.
Why not?
I don't know. I hear you on your stream, so I'm going to communicate with you through the void right now.
That's.
Oh, there you go. There now. Wait, hold on. Talk again.
Ah!
Okay, now it's working.
I thought maybe I did something to the volume again without realizing.
I was just gonna chill in here until you were done with TOG, but yeah,
Oh,
it's fine.
okay. All right then.
No, you're good. Do your thing.
All right. I'll just be on whatever. I'm here though. All right.
Yeah, you don't gotta mute or nothing. I'll throw my 2 cents in if it's relevant. You know.
Okay, cool. Not gonna lie, I know everyone has their own headcanon for TOG top 10, but some of those lists had me bamboozled. Really? What are your thoughts on couldn't running away from Dumas? TOG Reddit on fire. It they're shitting on that scene. I mean, what is he supposed to do? I could see him and Rack doing something together. I mean, they're just ranker level in my opinion. I don't think they can beat Dumas. They're not Bam. So I believe that it makes sense that he ran away. It's just funny that he did that as soon as he like, what kind of shenanigans can I get into? Oh shit, nigga, and he ran. Like, you're not trying to get into those shenanigans. You run it. You run in, run in. So that was just kind of funny to me. That's what I would say. But other than that, I don't know. He got the firefish gimmick. He can like Dumas, I'm gonna heal your hands, and then he's like, yes, I'm at full power and take it away. I don't know. He could do something. I don't know. Guerrero and Rack don't interest me. I don't really have much to say about them. They're not characters that I particularly find interesting anymore. That part of characters being a caricature of what they used to be is something I definitely think is true with Tower God. I agree with that's one thing that Connor said that Conway that I Stern that I agree with. Like I honestly agree with most of the things that he was saying. But I felt like this for like since the third season started. So I'm in that mode where like I'm used to feeling like this. This has now become the default, the baseline. So it's usually when something really good happens where I'm like, oh, nice. I kind of expect to be a little underwhelmed more often than not. But like I said, I do think that he's done more good than bad since coming back from this specific hiatus. And I really enjoyed Mazzino and Deluselect stuff, and I want more. I want more of ish like that. One Piece I haven't read in like a while, so I don't even know what's happening. So I don't care. Let's see. The Apple Watch Fitbit, the strongest irregular. Rachel the strongest due to ability to fight without fighting. I'm not mad at it. You mean, hey, you make whatever case you want to make tomorrow. We'll have fun with it. We'll have fun with it. Wait, we're allowed to speak of Phantom Minim. I thought your general consensus was to exclude him from everything since in your role he doesn't exist and isn't a TOG character. Yeah, but I said every irregular that came throughout the tower though. Ultimately, he's still an irregular. That was who came out throughout the tower. But I just did it. I did it because I didn't want. I actually kind of did it because I didn't want anyone getting cute. But I saw somebody put Jihad over Enryu, over Phantom Minim, so it didn't work. You guys are just a different breed sometimes. I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
Jihad over.
I'm pretty sure I read someone had Phantom Minim like third or second. Hold on, see if I
Yeah,
can find it. Just I was like, all right, if I at least go weakest to strongest, Rachel's gotta be last. And Fanta gotta be like first. So like it just kind of eliminates like it gives you some easy gimmies, But
yeah. If those
I
are
I
not your
I
top and bottom, just throw the list out.
I always I was wrong. I was wrong. Let's see who was it? Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? Did I make that up? There we go. Nope, it was this one. I found it. So here Fanta is it's Fanta. It's Enryu first actually. It's right here. So Enryu says killing an admin is greater than anything Phantom Minim did, i.e., breaking into a palace. So that's the take.
Okay.
Right? Just all right. You're allowed to. You know what? It's a free country, free world, or whatever. Kind of, not really. Believe what you want to believe.
Oh, he
Eat
got
hot, eat
numbers
too,
in his
Richard.
name. He got numbers in his name. Can't trust that guy.
I
No
I gotta
shot.
change my thing from Reacher now. It's a new year. I just realized
Yeah,
that.
I was like, I need something other than King of the Land. It's been too
I
long.
did
I'm
I
just
did
I'm
switch up
settled
my
with this.
opening and ending stuff and on some other things, but yeah, I need to switch up. So, anyways, let me think. Let me think. Look at the old man changing the rules when it benefits him. True, true. I will do that. I will change rules to benefit me. That's not new. They think Dumas should instantly catch them. Okay, that's fair. But consider what I've been saying for 2 weeks. He's got no arms, bro. He's slower now. His equilibrium is off. Consider what I said, bro.
They just see the TOG community hasn't really adjusted to the SIU Bamcoon and Rack Mickey strategy that he employs. He'll find a way.
Yep. Not really agree with him, but if you think about this story will continue for 4 or 5 years, where and why are we rushing anywhere without giving away everything? The answers will be there for sure, but for me, it's just whining about the story we thought enjoying the ride. It's understandable to write a coherent story. Wait, it's understandable to write a coherent story is hard, but who knows how the whole story will end? Not mad at the take, but I have a lot of
I
pushback
think it's
actually.
I think it's
I have a
naive
lot of
to think
pushback.
that. I
Two,
think it's definitely naive to think that.
one thing. I don't like the idea that I'm not allowed to criticize something. I have to wait. I feel like I should be able to do both. If you can tell us to wait, I can tell you I can criticize everything that we have up until the latest chapter. But like facts, Kellerman had said, when I'm presented with new information, I can amend my stance. Simple as that. If Yama starts to go crazy, I will take back everything I said and said I should have just been more patient. Simple as that. Point period blank. Two, um, I do think waiting and sitting on certain types of information for too long is legitimately bad storytelling. I think sometimes it is more important for the audience to know something earlier rather than later. Just saying that he's not telling us something because we're not supposed to rush, be patient, and wait to me is not good. I think you can reveal things at a bad. You know what? Case in point, I think this Kuma flashback is poorly placed in One Piece. Awful timing. I want. I should have seen that shit the moment Bonnie put her stupid ass hands in the bear paws. That was the time, right there. Awful timing. I think waiting on the Obito was Toby reveal took way too fucking long. I did not give a fuck when Kishimoto finally really revealed that. Didn't care at all under any circumstance. You know what I'm saying? So I do think there's a time and a place, or at
There's
least an
also,
ideal time and a place to reveal and do something. Go ahead.
I was going to say that this is something that you and I have talked about ad nauseum for One Piece. Backloading all your payoff until the end of the story is ridiculously horrible writing style. Like it's
Exactly.
you're just forcing everybody to go through monotony and constant setup after setup after setup after setup after setup with no reward until, okay, I've deemed it now at this point that this is officially the end of my vision, and now you can receive shotgun rapid fire reveals one after another after another after another after another after another, and most of which are going to be past the point of relevancy for a lot of them, which is what adds to Naya's previous point.
Yep. And it, and a lot of like I've said before, use the example. A lot of 12 episode anime that I like tend to do that. They just dick around for 8, 9 episodes, and it's like two left. Here's what happened, and I'm like, why did you wait so long? Some, I actually would say some visual novels are guilty of this. Granted, there was one that I thought they did this, but I'm like, in hindsight, there's a lot of like little things I didn't pick up, that were really implicit. But yeah. Now it was funny. The moment I Dumas, I knew Kim ain't gonna do shit. I think SIU is gonna pull is gonna pull some ass pull and have Rack unlock his ancient powers to KO Dumas. All right, I'm good with it. I'm whatever, nigga. That's what I'm talking about. Why the fuck is it Phantom in a woman? CBL in first. He just Kirby Phantom. That's why Phantom skedaddled. Yep. Jihad with Phantom Minute. I was wrong. It was Enry. It was Enry. I'm sorry. It was Enry, not Jihad. Now we found someone else that uses your gear second drug method, but ain't no way. I personally, SLU takes his time and don't rush things like many mangaka has done. It's hard to write a series, but I already have a slight pushback. But hold on, write a series is hard to make it interesting for 10 years, and even harder to write the ending. So I'm enjoying the ride and prefer this than Oda creating Nika things out of nowhere. I mean, they're both not in my great
They
graces when it comes
both
to
do
certain
the
things, right?
exact same
Right.
thing.
So like for me, there's no one better than the other. They both do things the same things that I think are whatever. But I did say that I do see that you decide. I'm not saying that you don't read Willie. By the way, I'm not saying that, but I find that you use mangaka for a reason because that's your like placeholder. Like me, when I think about storytelling, I don't think of one medium in particular. Like I'll talk about Nisio Ishii in light novels. I'll talk about Brandon Sanderson, various series. I'll talk about maybe a mangaka that I respect. Like I can go multimedia. I'm not beholden to one medium, and I think most webtoon, manga, anime people, their writing standards are always based off manga, more so than like maybe a script, even a play,
Mm-hmm.
film writing, all that stuff. Like it's just strictly manga, and I think that's a bad baseline to have. That's just my personal opinion, though. I don't. You live your
Because
life the
where
way you
me
want to
and
live.
Nye are coming from are standards that are applied ubiquitously.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the medium is.
I don't care what mangakas mostly do and
Yeah.
whatnot. I actually find this is more of a neo battle shonen problem where I think things happen really quickly. I think Black Clover is very quickly paced. I think JJK does it a lot too. A lot of aspects of Yaiba, but the thing about Yaiba, I do like that it had downtime, but also wasn't very long. Where older shonen would take its time with a lot of things. I mean, look at Reborn, 61 chapters of world building, lore build up, getting you to understand the characters' personalities and interpersonal relationships, their hopes and dreams and goals for the future, actually seeing various types of dying will flames before, boom, the Rokudo Mukudo arc. That's just my opinion, though. Stop the hype. Killing an admin was mid. It's a minimum. I mean, killing an admin is more impressive than anything Phantom Minim did. The only reason we know Phantom Minim is stronger is because SIU said so. That's kind of fair, I guess. I
No,
suppose.
that's the 100% distinction. The only reason you should guess if you're just going off feats in verse, then no, Enryu should be number one. But we know Phantom Minim's an Axis, so it doesn't matter what Enryu's done. He's an
Yep.
Axis.
Yep. Where was I? Calivan fought 3 higher rankers with a fucking hole in the stomach with no issues. Dumas is perfectly fine, but that's Calivan 100 bands. And there's a hole in your stomach, throw off your equilibrium. Also, he's blessed by Shinsu. Is Dumas blessed by the Shinsu, fam? Your man super blessed by the Shinsu or not? I don't know. I'm gonna find out. Calivan different, 100 bands. That's my guy. He's different. He punch. Um, so I think either Gustang is going to kill the A guy, the lizard Enkidu, or Traumre is going to do it in front of the rest of the family. We'll see. We got reveals. Example: Loose like his ability, the stuff with the machines and flowers. Efficiency matters. There we go. Efficiency. Again, I usually use this to roast Tagashi, but I'll use this example differently. So hypothetical. If you do these, let's just say there's 10 things you do. If you legitimately follow these steps, you have an unbiased, from an impartial, unbiased, and objective standpoint, you have a funny joke. If you do step 1 to 10, if you do step 1 to 10, no matter what, it's a funny joke inherently, right? So, but how you tell that joke still matters. If I have an actual funny joke with a great punchline and I go on stage and I can't deliver it, people won't laugh. I'm stuttering. I'm forgetting parts. I'm like, oh wait, hold on. Before the dog went in the alley, the baby in the people won't laugh, Glam. So how you tell the story is just as important as the concepts and ideas you have in your brain. It's not just about the ideas and things that happen. It's about how you disseminate that to the audience. That's a big part of it. I think people forget that a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, Hat Williams. I didn't watch the interview, so I don't know if you're referring to the Shay Shay thing. I didn't watch it. I don't care. But I am confident that a lot of questions we have may be answered by the end of this arc, mainly those considering the missing memories and incident. I could be wrong though. I think you are, but I don't expect that's not an expectation that I have to get answers. I'm just here, bro. Like I'm waiting for Mazzino or Luther to pop off again or something. Like there's things that I'm excited to see. I'm not expecting anything crazy. I keep my expectations even keeled, tempered, and somewhat mild, moderate, and in the middle. All right. I don't
I'll
go
also say
crazy.
this as well in terms of what Willie said about Lusek showing up.
Mm.
An important character showing up in the story is like the bare minimum of what an author should be revealing at this point of his story. You don't get brownie points for that. You either do it and you're like, all right, this is expected of you, or you don't, and then we shit on it because you didn't do what was expected of you.
Mm.
Lucelek's one of the most important characters in the narrative. He better damn well be showing up before the ending of the story.
Need more loose leg. He moved me a little bit. He did. I could be wrong though. Gusting do it and Trevor does nothing, and Jinsung is still hurt. Yeah, he is. Dude, how Jinsung needs that cat that Yama sleep, bro. he needs that lighthouse sleep, bro. Put him in that Yats Ratchet bread. He gonna come. He gonna fucking Chuck Norris the verse, bro. Dumas is definitely blessed by Shinsu. I was just making jokes, bro. I wasn't saying he wasn't. I was just joking around. Dumas' arms are still smoking from the dragon blast. What did Trump do to him? He poisoned the armor, dog. He poisoned the spell. That'd be so sick if we could do that. Um, Niggas can fly. I don't think equilibrium is a problem for these niggas. They could probably just fix it with Shinsu. Nah, bro. Cat Williams. Unless it's a stolen joke, the joke asked because you a thief. One Piece fans don't think normally. That's true. That's fair. I don't know if Tower of God fans do either though. Not gonna lie, Lore is the least of my worries right now. Where's my Hitman Adori at? Let's see the captain pop off. Where's Jihad? Why did my screen just turn black? That's weird. Anyways, let's see if Urek goes 60 and wipe out 90% of the floor, but didn't expect the arc. Literally 90% of fandom was shocked he showed up. But I get what you say and agree partially. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm always right, but I usually am because I'm awesome. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
He
saying.
says as he masturbates beneath his table.
Wow. I was I can't my hand was up here. There will be no Naya show meat, bro. There'll be none of that. Anyways, cool chapter to come back to. I'm not mad at it. Again, I don't have any strong opinions in either way. We'll see what Enkidu's gonna do. We'll see. Gustang is kind of going in circles though. Secretly, he is. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. SIU does. He makes some decisions I don't know what to do with. But it's just how do you like? How do you get? I don't know. Like to me, there comes a point where I feel like certain things are exercising in futility. Where it's like, how do I get mad at something I should expect? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of
You
times
want better
SIU
and
might do
different.
things, and I might not like it, and you might not even tell that it's bothering me because I'm just like, I expect this. This is what I expect at this point. I don't have the energy to be upset at anything, but we are here, man. Tomorrow's stream should be fun. Wednesday stream should be fun. Oh, what was everyone's favorite panel? If SC was actually giving us good info, then I would not be so mad. I'm honestly, Infinite, I'm not mad at you or even what Connor or whatever Stern said on the Twitter. I wasn't mad at the take. I might not agree with everything, but and I understand feeling frustrated. Like, I get it. Like I said, what happens with a lot of people, what I always find very interesting with me, Glam, is they get to where I am, but they get there like a decade after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Like 5 to 6 years later. Do you know how many of my friends are tired of like mainstream media and the pandering to like minorities and LGBT and this and that? And they're like, everything's fucking garbage. It sucks. It's all the same jokes. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I was there in 2015. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I was there so long ago. It's just whatever at this point. But like now they're upset about it. I saw the fissures and cracks of this story during the last station. It's
Same.
documented. It's
Same.
documented. I am on stream saying there are so many problems that can go. Because I really don't have any problem with season 1 and 2 of Tower of God. Are they perfect? Obviously not. But for the most part, I'm good, bro. It's great. I love it. That shit is magic to me. It's really during the third season where I start to have really, really big problems. But I've been feeling like this for like 5 years. Now it's just my default like mode. So I don't feel as strongly sometimes as you guys do because I've already been here. I've
It's
been
like me
through
with
that
One
whole
Piece.
process. Yeah,
I was getting mad at the story before Wano even happened.
not me. Chris Rosa
Yeah.
I was mad at though a little bit.
Yeah.
That for sure. So yeah. Is the Gustang thing a flashback or is it happening in real time? The Gustang thing? The Gustang thing. You mean where you beat up Enkidu? What are you talking about? Like what we just saw in this chapter, I think this is real time. If not, it's like maybe 5 minutes before or something or whatever. I don't hate the last station. I don't think it's bad. I said the last station I saw the potential problems of what was going on. Of the cage in the
Three-fourths
wall
of
because
Last
it's
Station were good. It
yeah,
was the ending of it that was horrible.
yeah. I thought like anyways, it's like I said, it's
Yeah.
documented. I don't feel like going back over all that shit. But I thought the last station was good. I thought the cage in the wall season was good, but ever since I don't. I thought the cage.
Ugh, the
I think the cage
cage.
is objectively really bad.
Ugh.
Like if you like it, listen, you like it. But I would love to have somebody sit down and try to make a case of why that's a good arc. The shit with the dogs at the beginning, because that shit was to me was ass until Kel Helm showed up, and Kel Helm pissed me off. But at least when him and Yama were fighting, this is actually a kind of cool fight. And then we went to the like to me, season 3 got decent, but pretty decent around the time Bam beat Pan, that random ranker, and he kind of cut the bullshit with him being rank level, and then he went to like the first wall or whatever. Like okay, then the cat tower were like weird and up and down all around roller coaster, but I don't think anything before that was really any good. Louis, Dang Dang, Godot, Deepest, Blackest, Darkest Foot. These guys had a whole coup planned based on the idea that this nigga Yama would not wake up. Like, what are we talking about? That shit is so garbage.
That shit's trash. That made me
That shit
drop
is
the
not good.
series.
That shit is easily at best a 3 out of 10. I cannot defend that arc. Again, if you like it, you
Yeah.
like it. Because sometimes that mid be hitting. There's a lot of mid that I like, but that's not good objectively. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't with that. The Cage, Louis Vuitton, Dang Dang. Oh God. Actually, you have the heart. It was like, someone get me out of here, please. Just I actually, I all this considered, like I was saying, I don't hate the Yama flashback. I just wish I got the Emort thing. It sounded more interesting. But the Baylord brothers flashback with Nene and Wang Wang didn't upset me. I thought it was cool. It was fine.
Crazy is that it could have been both at the same time. You just had to make it work.
No, I think he's kind of. I think he might have
I
walked
don't think
back
it's that
all his
case anymore.
vatos.
I'm saying
Yeah.
when that was first getting revealed, it easily could have been both. Is my point.
Oh man, the Cage is an okay arc for TOG standards. Nah, it's not.
Y'all tripping, dog.
The entire of season 2 poops all over that, and one actually. The top
Yeah.
comment: I like Dang Dang Father. Betrayal was good. I didn't. I thought it was bad. It was a bad argument. It was just completely uninteresting in every way, shape, or form to
There's
me.
no reason to care unless you're just easily baited by the fact that Deng Deng's a kid.
Or yeah, or like yeah, like I don't know who these people are. I just met them. It's like oh, I betrayed Yama. But you served him faithful. I experienced none of that. I don't give a damn. That's why I always make fun of him with his stupid, deepest,
It's just a
blackest,
bunch of
darkest, ebony foot.
it's just a bunch of telling and not showing.
Exactly. And it's the same way I feel about Ren Goku. I'm not telling you whether to like him or not like him, whether it's a good or bad character. But he came when he died, and I'm like, I don't feel nothing. I don't know you like that, bro. Too many people died of Yamo's tropes, and Bam actually didn't save them all. TOD standards include Hidden Floor and Floor of Death, Workshop, Second Floor, Hell Train, Hansung Use Examination, Last Examination. A lot of phenomenal arcs, and I would throw in a lot of my favorites, aka great shit. Facts. I didn't like. Okay, I heard that Edwan was based off of Edwin or Edwan. Edwan based
I think
off
it's Ed One.
Okay, I think we need one.
Dionysus.
Dionysus and Traumerei. It's a little Gilgamesh drawn with Enkidu. What do you think the other family heads are based off? Gods. I see Jihad based off Odin with the hope, control, and fate thing. Glam, you see what I have to do a lot of times when I'm reading, right? Like it's not just me, right?
No.
Like I really decipher text. But give me credit. I
Yeah.
got so good at this. I got so good at this. I A lot of you, I'm sure, I'm not first English are not English speakers first, so I don't get mad. That's my assumption. I hope that's it. That's it. But that is not an opinion that I share, so it's hard for me to go to that. I kind of more so agree with the idea that maybe every family has like a theme in terms of a place, a tradition, a standard, a concept. Like the Kun family being based off of like Argentinian and Spain football players. I totally. Oh, the Pobedal family are named after writers. The Lopobia family, for whatever reason, a lot of them have like Hukuda, El Baba. Like there's like they repeat the syllables. I don't know what that's supposed to
Onomatopoeia.
mean. Yeah,
S
right.
Clan.
So they just just stuff like that. El Bibidi Boobidi Babidi Bibidi. So yeah. As for I don't know that the one is based off of him. Traumerei, I don't see. I actually would argue Gilgamesh. Oh, sorry. If you talk about the god Gilgamesh, I don't know. I assumed you meant Fate because most of you guys were talking about Fate when Enkidu was announced. But I'd argue based on Fate, Gustang has exhibited more Gilgamesh to me with like his blades resembling the Gates of Babylon attack. But it's interesting. I'd have to see more family heads actually come into the story and see their families, what their themes and personalities are like, for me to get a better understanding of that. I've technically only seen two. And if you want to add data Kunadon, I guess three, but it's hard for me to say. I'm not working with the actual myth. Okay, good, good, good. All right, sorry, but I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have an answer for that yet, but that could be an interesting video or video discussion. Maybe see if I could come up with something because we were saying possibly V is more like a traditional like Japanese style because he wears like Japanese like robes or whatever the Korean equivalent of that was, and also Lusek, who served under him, dressed like that. And when Bam was first kind of JVG, he kind of had that aesthetic. I don't know, but again, I'm not a theory guy. I just read. I'm a hindsight guy. So yeah, let me see. I'd rather read The Cage than The Hidden Floor. The Hidden Floor was trash in my opinion. The Hidden Floor has parts that I think are slow. I thought the stuff with Batis and like the Sworn Enemy and like the zeros and ones and the big breeders to some degree wasn't that interesting. But because it ends so strongly,
with literally the
the
best
best
fight in the
fight in the
series.
series,
Yeah.
Data Jihad versus Bam, which was incredible. The power of Jihad
By
coming through
virtue
and
of
saying
that
I
fight
killed you already.
existing, it clears fucking the cage.
But
Like,
also,
nothing in the cage comes close to that.
yeah, but also we learned about Shinsu's shape and quality, right? So
Mhm.
Shinsu property conversion through Kunadon, that's very important. Tension with Bam, like there were so many scenes that were incredible. I actually really like Dada Macheni's run too. That was really fun to
Yeah.
watch. That was awesome. So
Jihad
I
showing up
disagree.
with his
The cage is
image.
ass, but to each their own. That's why we have discourse because differing opinions are interesting. Um, better than the cage ish. No, I could kind of see the honest comparison with Edouard a bit with him slanging everywhere, but we haven't seen enough for me to confidently make that comparison. The thing about it is, if in a lot of ways, even though he does it for pleasure, right? Hendo has to do that to live. So just remember, there's two people doing their sword dance, swinging their cock. I don't know why I paused so long. I don't know why I paused so long. Nah, to be honest, if Jihad never showed up, would the hidden floor be anywhere near the worst parts of season 3?
No, it'd just be
You
mid.
you mean the real Jihad?
I think if he means of Data or real Jihad,
Oh
either
no,
or.
no, Dada Jihad is what makes that arc very interesting because like
It,
what
it'd
made
just
that
be
arc so
mid.
interesting was the idea that Bam was finally going to go up against an irregular, but not that he has to go fight the family heads. He can fight the ones who, when they were still rankers on his way up. And I thought it was really dope because the first time he saw Dao Jihad, he saw that monster that made him freak out. And he's like, you don't even use Shinwan Ryu properly or whatever it was. You don't even know your
The
Shinsu
real
quality. Yeah,
Jihad?
yeah. Oh, the real Jihad? That was a cool pop moment, but that wasn't what made the arc for me. But that was to me, that's icing on the cake, the cherry on
Wait,
top.
Infinite, are you saying that Hidden Floor isn't good even with. Are you just saying that Data Jihad isn't good in either Hidden Floor either, and that the fight with him and Bam isn't good?
That's objectively a bad take.
Yeah, good.
Whether or not you enjoyed it. But the
Because even
cat
if
tower
you
was the worst
like
for
the
me in your
cage,
opinion.
even if
The
you
cat
like
tower
the
was pretty bad
cage,
too. Yeah.
even if you like the cage, there is nothing in that arc that should come close to the level of impact that Bam versus Data Jihad had.
Him exuding the power of an administrator the first time we saw his true self mode, which we have seen multiple times with the two little horns that come out. Um
It was
him
literally
actually
the
being
best.
yeah,
Oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go you I mean I'm
I was
go
gonna say
ahead.
it was literally the best SIU has ever been from a choreography standpoint in the entire series.
That and a lane.
Period. Period.
But I think
But yeah,
with
yeah,
I
and Name
think
Hunt
this
Station.
I
But
think
like
this
that, it
one
was better
blends
than
more
Name Hunt.
but I think this one blends more better character and narrative stuff than the name on station does, which is why this
The
to
Name
me
Hunt Station fight was better. Dog.
I don't even see that comment yet. But hey,
He says Data Jihad was okay, but the Name Hunt Station fight was better.
okay, well, to each their own.
Dog.
I can't change
Brother, you are lost.
I can't change their mind on that, but I disagree. It is what it is. To me, the data floor was good because of the part where they were
Data
training
Jihad.
with Kunadwan, Dada
Yeah.
Jihad, the Error Mazino stuff I thought was pretty interesting, all things considered. I really liked the idea that Rachel was running the show as Icarus as a big breeder, was able to like kind of have power there, blow up
That
Guero's
shit
heart.
with Coon at the end, yeah.
Yeah, blow up his heart. Like, again, Data Machete's run was incredible. When Bam freaked out seeing Jihad's like monster power, I really liked that. And then their fight was great. And again, I've always said that the one thing I liked about a lot of the games, the Tower of God, is that there's usually multiple win conditions. Yeah, Bam can straight up beat down Jihad, or he could just break the 3 orbs. As long as he was
Yeah.
smart enough to do that, like it was cool. Like, and then Jihad came, and I was like, that's crazy. But
Yeah.
what probably made me pop even more was after that, when the three
The three
orders came,
orders.
I lost my
Yes.
fucking mind.
Yeah.
That was crazy. So, hey, yo, different
Like
strokes for
I'll
different
never
folks.
forget this when in that Bam and Jihad fight. Like Bam, it was the first time he'd ever done this when he used the blue shield for an offensive move. When he made it expand and made it cut through, I think it was like the ring that they were standing on. It was like coated in black aura when he did it. I was like, that was some of the.
When the
That was
first
the
time we
most
saw him use like the 25th night style, black shinsu,
Mhm.
dark chains, dark twist,
fusing the orb with the black hole sphere. Come on, dog.
he started scattering his orb to block attacks too. Yo, you're going crazy in that fight. You're going crazy. That's why it's amazing. I gotta
It's
hey, watch
it's
my
the
video
core
on it if you haven't. I'll beat your ass.
Infinite. That's just a patently incorrect statement. It's not just because Jihad's there and it's off of Jihad name tags hype. The choreography is flat out better than his fight with Kaiser. The only moment that I think in Kaiser's fight that comes close to what they were doing in Jihad's fight is when Bam is weaving through the needles flying around and the rain droplets are there, and the Shinsu droplets are there.
Yeah.
That's it. The rest of it's kind of bland in terms of pure choreography. The fight meant a lot because of the story that was being done there. But if I'm just talking about pure hands, Data Jihad and Bam shits all over it. It's not even close.
I like both fights. Don't get it twisted. It just I think one.
Yeah, they're both great. Easy top two.
That was a cadence was better. FC was fucking cooking with the hidden floor. Yeah, he was doing his thing. But that Jihad White versus Bam was dope. Why lie, Willie? Why lie? No, it wasn't. Sometimes, like, I truly wish I had this ability. Sometimes, like, I could just go into someone's brain and understand the thought process and emotions you're going
Is that
through.
even a top 5 fight?
No, that fight is ass. It's not good.
Yeah.
It's one of the it's the worst one of the worst parts of the series. Oh, the first one, Dollar Show. All right, say Hulk next time. I'm okay with that. I'm not mad at that. That was alright. That was fine. Dollar Show was cool. I like seeing Data had some you as well. So did I actually. That was interesting to see him. I guess before like, you know, it's just kind of the concept of like when you're younger and you have more hopes and dreams, you're a little more optimistic, and as the reality of life sends in, you become a grumpy old man like me. So I got what they were doing there. Dodge High really shows niggas different. Like, because Bam didn't even beat him when you think about it. Even though he like
No.
deleted his arm, he's just decided like, all right, I'm gonna let you have the Fitbit. Go. You know?
And that was with Jihad using multiple weapons and the yellow Shinsu.
Remember
there was a lot of
Cosmos
bangs
went
that he had.
crazy.
Yeah, yes,
Cosmos
was crazy.
私は負けなどのコスモよ Phoenix Sidai
He felt the cosmos burning throughout his body.
Yep. I'm so happy that you repeated that.
I finished that, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
I finished it. Yeah.
I love that shit. Again, I don't recommend it. I'll tell people like, yo, you gotta stop what you're doing. But only thing I would say is I do want you to watch the Legend of Sanctuary movie. I'll watch it with you though. I'll watch it with you.
Okay. I'll say reading it, I don't know if I've ever come across something that I would describe more as mid that hits for me than Saint Seiya, because especially that Poseidon arc, or actually everything after.
That's kind of weak arc. That's a weak arc.
Poseidon and Hades, dude. I was like, dog, it was repeating the same shit. I don't know how many times this motherfucker.
Okay, but Sanctuary though. When he went to the gold.
Sanctuary was hype. Sanctuary was hype.
To me, see, that's a top. That's probably one of my 15 favorite arcs in general. So.
Like I just think that I think Kurumada he tries to bait characters dying entirely too much in the story. Like that's my number one thing with it.
The 70s, bro.
Especially Shiryu and Yoga.
Yo, yeah. Mama. Shout out to Mama.
That's my guy though. I love Yoga. That's my dude.
Yeah, I need the hatred. It's Iki sees us a hatred, bro. I need that. It's Iki, Shaka.
He's also, you know that meme about Giannis being like he's running Dunkman? That's what Iki is. he always just be popping up in the middle of some shit, and everyone's like, "This menacing Cosmo,
What is this
what's
cosmos
happening?"
full of hatred? I'm like, ah,
Yeah. And then he'll just walk
let's
forward like
go.
3 panels.
You just see him walking. He comes through. Just oh my goodness, what this? Oh, this cosmos full of anger and hatred. Who could it be? Just see my boy come like that. That's why he's the goat. The goat. You start bullying his brother, he gonna show up, bro. You start bullying Shun, just EQ pop
Yeah.
up like, hey, where my little bro
Oh,
at? Where my
also
broski at?
that brother Shaka, that he was like one of the shining lights at the end of the story for me. I was
No,
like, this
no.
motherfucker,
Oh my god,
Shaka was hooping.
he came clutch. But that's. I wish he was the Pisces goal saying. I'm trying to be a Virgo now because of him only.
Mhm.
That's my guy. My goal saint. Hydrate. I'm a hydrate. I need some hydration. Anyways, we got sidetracked. My bad. My bad, yo. But no, I don't think Lusek and Mazino's a top 5 fight in Tower God. That's hype. That's hype and recency bias making you think it's more than it was. It was cool. It was a great moment and we learned a lot from it. But let's not do that.
I
Let's not
think
go
the
too far.
top 5 fights in the story are still the same as the end of season 2. I think it's Bam versus Data Jihad, Bam versus
Yeah.
Kaiser,
Yep.
Yuri
Rand
versus
versus Nak.
Karaka. Yeah, Rand versus Anak, and then Rand versus Iniesta would be my top 5.
Yeah.
Because I'm putting Yuri versus Karaka in that top 5.
Oh no, that was really
I'm putting
good.
it top
That's
3.
really
I'm
that's
putting
really
that
good. There's one I know there's one I'm not thinking of right now. It'll come to me, but there's one
probably
I'm not
Bam
thinking of.
versus Joaquin and the
The
Dollar
dollar
Show,
show,
maybe.
the
But
dollar
like,
show was good. Was good. I don't mind that one, but
yeah,
I don't think that's what I was thinking of. I don't know, but yeah, there's good fights. But yeah, a knack versus Ryan to me, like it's like that
Anak
classic,
versus
that
Rand is
classic.
classic shit.
Yeah, that was a
That's the
classic.
same vibe you give for something like Rock Lee versus Gara. Like
Gara, yeah,
that's the type of vibe that is.
100% agree. And then like maybe that was that Jihad versus Bam, the the Naruto versus Sasuke, the Lucci versus Luffy,
Luffy.
or a different fight.
Hey, that's if you want to go directly to that manga comp,
Mm.
sure.
What's up, KG? Yeah, we talked about Kubera for like an hour and some change.
Well, he talked about Kubera and for some hour and some change.
Yeah. Nah, Ramsey
I'm just
might be
chilling.
top 2 behind that Jihad. I'm not mad at that take. You know what? I'll make a video talk about my favorite fights of Tower God again. I don't think it's been a while. I don't think I actually did I ever even do that? I might have to make some list again for this year. It's been a while since I did some lists, so we'll go over that again. But Rachel versus Quinn was dope as well. Oh yeah, yeah. Wow, I lost where I was at. See that? See, I kind of even like the. It's not long, but I even like Kel Heller versus Yama. All things considered, I actually do like that part. What was Data Jihad doing? It was more of a game than an actual fight. Bam was looking inside his own mind. See, that was stupid. Data should have won the fight and killed Bam. But I mean, again, if you feel the way you feel, bro, we're not gonna agree on this. It's okay. Data pulled out. I don't even know how to pronounce that, but Bam just absorbed that shit. Yep. Got season 2 was so good.
Caligus.
Season two was peak, bro. Peak. Sounds like Bleach to me, Glam. Season 2 was the good old days. Bam vs. Iraq was better than Bam vs. Data Jihad. Not now. I think you're trolling now. Where would you place Caliban versus Jin Sung?
That didn't last long enough, in my opinion.
I guess
That shit was
probably
more.
top 10, around 10.
Yeah, I guess that shit more like a One Piece clash than anything else. I'm being honest with you.
I don't. I actually would have to revisit it. I kind of remember him coming and they played Take a Butt, and then he finally S's of bravery, like he broke my nose, and he's like, "We're technicians," and then Machete came.
Tiger
Tiger
thing.
Dragon Gate,
Yeah,
reverse
yeah,
flow control, Machete stab. But I don't remember how
yeah.
long it was, but yeah. Nah, Urek versus Hal Joe and Urek versus Karaka was just hard seeing how strong that nigga was. True.
Those are good moments. I wouldn't call those fights.
Yeah. Anak versus Rand is a top 3 fight for me. Not mad at that. Think Bam and then Dorsey versus Quant back in season 2 is an underrated fight for me.
Oh, definitely.
During
Jet,
the levers test with the things. Yeah,
yeah.
that's actually I'm not mad.
Just Endorsey versus
But
Quant
I
by
remember
herself.
I remember what I was forgetting. It's Bam versus Bumula.
Oh my god.
What do you mean, bro? You don't see my guy. What do you mean?
No,
Oh my
Junior
god.
I mean, to be fair, Bam had two real good fights with when it was him
Juvio
versus
Grace,
Horyang and
JVG.
It was
Oh,
JVG versus Horyang and Arkraptor, and then that Mule Love fight were
yeah,
good.
man. I'm just saying that's top 6
I'll also say as well, there's one. I feel like there's a Hats fight that I'm not remembering.
with the
That's up
princess.
there when he pulls the super duper sword out for like the first time.
When
I think that's
when
what.
Young
Yeah.
on his back, yeah, against Shiliao, the pink
Yeah.
haired girl in the napalm station. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't remember if that's even like a fight though.
not really. I'm trying to
Yeah,
remember if
it's like
Dorsey versus Mad Dog Bagarat was really a fight. I don't think.
nah. That was
I feel
that
like
was
she just
like,
did. She just bonk him in the air and he like dropped. And he's like,
and
oh,
he
you
dropped, and
stirred
she's
me.
like, "This one's strong." Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm trying to remember that was a real fight. I don't know. Maybe I guess maybe Loose like and Erect gets to go up there, but I just think that we need to let that simmer for a bit. Let's not go crazy
It
too
definitely
yet.
ain't top five.
But definitely, in my opinion, the best chapter, like the best stretch of last year, and the best stretch of the third season, and like a top tier moment. That's for sure. I wouldn't know if it's the best fight or whatever, but I
Mhm.
learned a lot from that fight. I like that. But I'll make a video. I'll make a video on it. Oh, I want to talk. I kind of want to rethink a lot of things in some of these series, so I think it's a good idea to think about my favorite 10 characters because of Tiara really threw a monkey wrench into that. I don't think I like Yuri anymore. I don't think I don't. I think Donghei being the worst sword I've ever seen killed any hype or care I have for Hatsu, so I think he's out the top 10. I haven't
Yeah.
seen my boy Caliban in a while, so let's see where he stacks up, how I feel in general, and then Gustang, and I like Lobadan, so we'll see. I'm gonna have to. Might be time for me to make some list on that. I'm gonna do it, throw it on Patreon early, and then whatever. So Hots versus Lilia, not really a fight. Fair. Tiara,
Yeah.
Yuri, yeah. Caliban still like still on one knee. He's still on one knee. Lore versus Anakis, peak TOG. God, I love that moment in the crown game. Just they could just woke up through a beam. I was like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. How do you two feel about Wagnang learning some spells, and would you prefer him to stay the same? Also, want to see your interaction with him, Karaka, and the family, because no one questioned this man. Not even you look familiar with the princess. The conversation with him and Karaka and possibly the captain and the boss and stuff would be really cool. Wagner learning spells doesn't bother me in any way, shape, or form. But before that, I would like to really know what the sword does. The that he got at the end of the hidden floor that told him to kill somebody. I would like to know what that is and what it does. Or maybe it's a sword dipped in a spell or something. But that's
You know
more
who
important
Wang?
to me. Go
You
ahead.
know who Wang Nan is at this point? He's like if Kobe was more important. That's like that's how little like I feel like he actually matters to the narrative at this point. Like how underutilized he is. It's like he just. I find it really hard to believe that anybody still cares about him other than just off of nostalgia and vibes.
Or you're just personally a Wagner fan because I don't
Yeah.
care. I forget about him all the time personally. The only character that we don't see that I think about because he was my favorite. He was my first kind of favorite character in Tower of God is Rand. Rand I'll think
Even
about.
worse
But Rand's role isn't that
is
important.
not important. Yeah.
I want to beat Machete. Big whoop. If we don't see him again, it probably wouldn't matter. So yeah. Lori, for real. Just train my Shinsu one shot ninjas in sleep. Read Shinsu in my sleep. Shout out to Miss Sleep, King Sleep, and Young Sleep, bro. Round it poured to me, nigga. Bro, Ryan really was going crazy, bro. He was going so crazy. I really was messing with that little dude. So yeah. Yuri Tiara fight, yeah, that's a fight that counts to me. I like that fight. That's up there, but it's not one of the best ones. But it's probably like seventh ish. I'll do a top 10. I'll do my 10 favorite characters by February. It'll be out by February or around in February. I'll do my 10 favorite characters, favorite fights. Should I do my favorite arcs? I guess too. I'll do like my for arcs. I'll do like six. How many arcs are in Tower of God? I don't know. I'll do like six. The honorable mention. So arcs, characters, fight. Anything else, guys? Any other lists you want to see for Tower of God?
Ships. Big hit.
Yes, I'm gonna try to get a. I actually already messaged them, so I'll. It's a matter of when they're ready to go. But I wanted to get that done early. I already asked them though. Favorite arcs of season 2 specifically? All right. Speaking of princesses, Adori's pull up 3. All right.
Big Man Ting of Tower of God.
Oh, waifu. who want
featuring
who?
featuring me unrealistically gassing up in Dorsey for no reason.
Top weapons or objects in the series?
Nah.
Did I do that? I don't. I think I talked about weapons in general, but all right. But I'm not gonna do. I'll do 5 though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's better.
I'm trying to think right now. I feel like I just like Kranos, so that's just gonna be there. It's like Kranos for some reason. Damn, am I already at items? Essence of Bravery, does that count? Chaos Emerald?
Leviathan.
No, I don't like Leviathan. I can't even use the hook or the halberd. They're not real no more. The Black Hook. I don't know. Top
Cutlery.
top damn it. SIU moments. Damn it as in God damn it, flip the table or damn. Didn't see that coming, he cooking. I kinda like that. I'll screenshot
It's
this.
KG asking the question. You know
I
damn
know,
well
I
it's the
know, I know, I
former.
know, but still. I do want to see Machete more. Speaking of Princess, I do. I miss Machete. She had a plan. Shout out to Vince. I'm about to put that song back in rotation. Oh, I never did animals yet. I gotta do animals. You saying frog reminded me. I got a funny bit I want to do for Cobalt. I gotta remember to do those. I did the best animals in the tower. Cobalt number 1. Who's number 2? We'll find out. Um, does water jelly count as a no? Water jelly is like a thing or concept. I can't. I want to gas 5 random characters that no one likes, and water jelly's number 1.
Dorian Frog.
Yeah. I'll do drip. I don't mind doing drips and outfits, but that'll be later in the year. I'm not doing that early. I'll do
Now
that in
that's
like
when Dorian Frog definitely wins.
I'll do that in like April. I have to make a confession here, by the way. I'll tell the Kubera guys too. With me doing these video essays, I cannot do that D&D thing. I cannot continue to write that. It's just not gonna get done. Something's got to give, and I'm gonna focus on the video essay. So I might have to put that off for another year.
D&D thing.
I was writing a Kubera D&D like scenario and stuff and everything to do kind of like what thing
Oh.
I was doing that. I was going hard until I had the video essay idea and I haven't touched it since. And it's gotta come straight and be honest, it's just not gonna happen. I can't do both. I don't have the capacity. I will die if I try to do both. I could
Oh.
I could attempt, but I'm kind of more focused on the video essay. So and anyways. Mule Love number 1 drip. Absolutely. Are you ready? New kicks in the tower. All right. You're doing top 10 characters. The Wild Jelly's definitely up there. I love the frog. Even ever. Oh, the frog fisher. Yeah, that was dope too. Yes, it was. Bong Bong, greater than all items, is so powerful, and Dorsey would have no role in the story without it. Cooper D&D sounds how unfortunate. I still want to do it. I'll have to see. I have to see how this thing. I have to really see what Townsy says because if Townsy's not done those videos, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have nothing. I have nothing for 2 weeks after the Avatar video, so we'll just have to see. Endorsing versus Karaka best Uber. Mule Love number 1. Do my worst character names. Does anyone? I mean, I feel like no one would care about that. I'll maybe make it a short. Make a short series. Character names that suck in Tower God and Rapid Fire. Maybe I could probably do that. I don't think anyone would be interested in that. Oh, Red Booty. The 2 others. There was that nigga who just had a cock for a head and a fucking power pole and a suit. Yo, Essay has a funny ass designs. He got some cool designs too. You promised I would do a top 10 worst fictional characters list. I did that. I did say that, and I did say I would do my 30 favorite things in general. I didn't forget those. I didn't. That's actually written in my notebook, so you're safe. Because usually I just go off the top and I'll try to remember things, but that's written in my notebook, so you're safe with that one. But yeah, I'm trying to come up with interesting streams, especially to do. I feel like my uploads are good and fine. Like people like my videos, they watch them well enough. Not the ones that I put out Monday or Sunday, because most Kubera fan base is small, and Tower Guy readers don't care about what happened fucking 3 months ago. But other than that, I've been doing well. So, but all right, I got a lot of work cut out for me, don't I? Jesus Christ. I don't even know what next video essay to really focus on. That kind of splitting my time between them. Just do a bunch of
So what the
Naruto
other bit?
characters. It actually, you'd be surprised. they're not gonna be, you probably won't see that many Naruto characters. There's somebody from Erased you're gonna see. God, Erased is gonna get a video because it's the worst anime I've ever seen. Um, Someone from Inuyasha for sure because he's literally the worst. He's probably number one. You know who it is. Um, you will get one from One Piece. Believe that. Naruto
Yeah.
actually, I did think of one actually Naruto. So there you go. There's one Naruto. Bleach. How many Bleach? I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. So he said can I do a Kubera D&D with Haku? Haku's on season 1, isn't he? I'm supposed to do that with him. I made this executive decision honestly solely due to the fact that ultimately I don't have the numbers or fan base for the Kubera, so I felt okay kind of discarding that. Not to be a dickhead, it's not personal. It's just business. I was cooking when I was writing though. I like what I was doing. Again, it's not like I can't revisit it. I think if I get into a good flow, especially with like maybe handing off some of my videos to be edited and have some time, maybe I'll be able to work on it. But I can't make that promise right now. But I don't know where Haku's at. I think he's still in his first season last time I checked. So he's too far behind. You put Hunter x Hunter. I'm not sure why you put Hunter x Hunter, but I'm scared. Oh, worst mangaka. Ooh. Believe it or not, it's not even Tagashi to me. Okay.
Worst Kubera characters. The problem is that none of them are badly written.
Yeah. It'll just be agenda.
It'd just be who do I dislike the
Pure,
most,
pure propaganda. That's all you're gonna get.
especially for Indra, because he's actually written really well.
Yeah.
We just fucking hate him.
Yeah. Rama too. But now I'm trying to understand. Well,
Stop it.
that's Dragon. Why are you bring? I'm not gonna make. Well. Some of these I don't like hate the idea, but I'm not gonna put it on this channel. This channel will be webtoon focused. I think I said that last year. Nia D Hemmings is going to become a webtoon channel. I actually do have a little bit of Purple Height since it's some ordeal stuff I have to get through and edit and post, but Tower God, Kubera, other webtoon stuff will be the main focus here. I don't mind streaming and doing streams about these stuff like here, but maybe anything that's kind of miscellaneous will probably be in my Young Paperwork channel because they're already all over the place. Well, my first video was like what right to the ending, make a good fight scene, Dino Ace, and then get Reborn. The next one is Avatar. So like that's all over the place. That's like a variety channel. I'm not doing that with this because I feel like I fixed my algorithm, and I actually think deleting those One Piece videos helped out a lot. I feel like I actually like see that my like newer people are consistently starting to see my videos and watch it. So I wonder if the One Piece videos were messing around. I don't know how this shit works. Actually, I don't know. He be telling me shit. I don't be listening. But yeah, best Dragon Ball fight to me has always been Frieza and Goku. Goku versus Frieza has always been my favorite Dragon Ball fight. Goku and Vegeta is all round one on Earth is also a big favorite of mine. A lot of people really
Goku
like
versus
Cell and
Majin.
Gohan. I get it. I'm not mad at those ones, but those ones don't move me to the
Goku
degree that
versus
like
Majin Vegeta
TN
is
T
up
oh
there.
yeah TN and Goku in the 22nd Budokai Tenkaichi tournament. That's one of my favorites as well. So top those are three right there. Oh, 17 and Piccolo, 18 and Piccolo, 17 and Piccolo.
Oh, 17 and Piccolo. Oh yeah,
I
100%.
like that a lot.
Shout out 17, man. What a goat.
He's the best android. Um,
True.
hmm. I feel like I'm forgetting another one. Is there anything
We
in
still have to
Super
do
did I like anything in Super? That
Android
much?
17.
Oh, you did.
That was it for me. Yeah.
Was there a fight that I liked in Super that was good enough to me to put there? I don't think so. Uh,
Um.
so yeah. Shoddy to your body. Welcome back. Welcome back. This dude SC was cooking. He didn't cook this week crazily, but he's done a lot of good. He's been more good than bad though. But welcome. Vegeta versus Buhan. Did I care about that?
Nah, that was so gimmicky.
Uh,
Vegeta was just fucking around the entire time.
hey man, Turles. That's my boy. I got no Turles in
Turles.
there. It's yo,
Christ.
Trio might go crazy, bro.
Oh my god.
So yeah, do I still do the verses? Yes, I do. I have. I'm
We still have
actually.
to
I
do
did.
one.
I have. I got through 20 minutes of the one of me and Glam talking about Lee's
Yeah.
and Lee's and thing. we probably have a good opportunity to do Kaido and Kasak if you want.
That
But you could
video
do
has become even more lowballed for Lee's as more chapters have come out.
yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's so bad.
I'll try to have that out in like early February. But yeah, I'm still gonna do the verses. But again, I told you I'm not gonna go crazy on that. I'm just gonna like throw up two every once in a while, maybe in a month or something. But I can do Worth Bear
You
characters.
have to do the Kasak and Kaido one before
I
you lose the
can
passion
read
for
new
it.
webtoons, but do I want to? No. I don't want to. I don't want to read anything else. I don't like
You still got to do.
webtoons. It's
You
like,
still got to do because. Oh, go ahead.
I still have to really, really, really finish off like Ordeal and stuff. I don't
Screaming.
want to. I don't
You
want to
still got to do
read.
Kasak versus Kaido before you lose the passion for it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't want to. So yeah, the fights against Broly in the last film were incredible. I didn't like that one. I like the original
I think
Broly.
if that film wasn't so long in the theater, I mean, I like it the most, but that's because I think Broly's actually very good as a character in it. But I think
I really
the
disagree.
pacing, the pacing
I think he's
is
become better
wild.
after because he's been around more. I really don't think he's that different in the first Broly
No, no,
movies
I'm
than
not
he is.
saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying the whole reason for why I'm saying better now is that the motivations are actually sensical.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's the reason why. Yeah,
my point is like he's just not different enough to me. It's like, okay, yes, you
yeah.
being mad at this crying baby is dumb as hell, but like it doesn't move me that like I don't know. I even remember. Was it like his friend died or something? I can't remember his dad.
He
I
had an animal
forgot.
that
And he wears his stinky shit around his waist. What a
he wears
freak.
its ear that he cut off of it, or yeah, he wears the ear around its waist that he
I
cut
only
off
rate
in
him
like
because he got
10.
Chilai. She's bad. I did.
Brew.
Super was empty calories. Had some fun sometimes though. Yeah, feel that. Yo, Naya, check out Windbreaker. That's the biker one. I read that. I read it already. People, it's so funny. Most things that people like, I already read. I just don't continue. Like, Naya, you should read Kingdom. I read Kingdom up until a certain point. I just stopped reading it. But I liked Windbreaker. I liked Lookism. I liked Hardcore Leveling. I liked Red Storm. Like, I can name you a million webtoons I used to read. I stopped reading Unordinary. You need that content, but I need that energy to do it, and I need that's what I need. With the video essays take up a lot of my time, bro. It's just I gotta keep it a little as simple as I can. But I've thought about revisiting it, but I'm trying not to, I'm trying to do the thing where I don't overwork myself this year. I'm trying to be better with that because I died in October. My heart gave out, bro. The beginning after end, stop reading that. Understandable though. Yeah, that too. I never even finished Solo Leveling. I got to the Chimera Ant arc and I'm like, all right, I don't enough. And I checked out. Like Noblesse and Girls of the Wilds are like two that and eventually Hardcore Leveling Warrior I read all of Gosu, but Gosu was different because I actually liked Young B the Invincible and stuff, so I was like, oh, we're in the same universe, so I had intrigue there. Um, what else did I stop reading? So many. There were so many. I used to read a lot of. I used to be a webtoon. I used to be the webtoon merchant. Then I realized I don't really like these. I stopped. So, do you think the Beast Kids and the Elders at the tree are earlier important to the game? I don't. I do not. Beerus versus Goku? I don't like that fight.
Nah.
Nor do I remember it. I actually think the Battle of the Gods is one of the better movies, though. I like that movie. It's a good movie. It's fine.
Yeah, it is.
The new top webtoon was Omniscient Reader. Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Yeah, it's cool. I don't hate it. I love it. Can you read Everything Is Fine? Short webtoon, a good story. All right, man. How short is short?
100 chapters.
I'm gonna stick to Windbreaker and TOG now. Slowly get into Kubera when I get the chance. Yeah, Kubera is what you need to be reading, my brother. I used to be a webtoon merchant too. Gained some brain cells to stop reading. Yeah, like I always compare them to like JRPGs, especially like turn-based RPGs or whatever, where people just like, oh Naya, you like Persona, you'll like this, and it's like, no, Persona's like the exception to the rule. I don't actually really like these like that, because then like sometimes I do something and people get excited. You gotta play Kiseki and Trails, and you gotta play the Knights of the Symphonia. What the fuck is that game called?
Trails of
Something.
Symphonia.
Yeah, we go. Yeah, whatever. Of
Or
Symphonia.
Tales or whatever
You
it
gotta
is.
play this, you gotta play
Trail
that. It's like
Tale.
I don't actually like these Japan games like this, bro. That was like an outlier. I enjoyed it for one reason or another. You know what I'm saying? Like I like Sea of Stars. Why? But I like Team Sabotage. I played the Messenger. I like having action commands or timed attacks and timed hits. The battle It's like a simple classic JRPG reminiscent of Chrono Trigger to me. Like I like Chrono Trigger, like stuff like that. Like I think Persona 5 in some ways is the worst one that I've played. I like 3 and 4 in a lot of aspects more than it. Like I try to get people to get that just because I like this. Like even with anime and manga now, like oh nah, I read it like I don't even like anime or manga like that. I just like the ones that I do like. You know, I don't have a respect for it from top to bottom as a medium anymore. But I've lost that for all things, gaming, music, or you name it. I don't respect any industry, so it's like what I like. I like Dingy. South to China. Nah, they got a lot of stinkers too. Because I was fucking with Link Click, and the second season, I'm like, oh, you see, this is exactly what I didn't want to see happen. They lost their minds, and now this shit is ass. I don't know. I did not like the second half of the second season of Link Click. I didn't like it. I didn't move me. I'm gonna try season 3. We'll see, but yeah. So Persona 5 is low key mid. Aesthetic goes hard. I really feel the UI and music and stuff really do carry it. I think it has the best combat with baton with like the baton pass and being able to cycle people out and the one more passing your turn off, whatever. Like gameplay wise, I don't think it's parallel. That's much, but I don't necessarily think it does anything else better other than the user interface and how cool it looks. Story, I really like. I remember I really burnt out in that game. And I always me to me always say this, and I laugh. If I didn't already try to be as far as I can be in Mementos, and I had to do that grind at the end of the game, I would have turned the game off and just watched what happened on the internet. I would have not played it. But I was doing that by myself naturally, so they're lucky. So that since Mementos was the last dungeon, I didn't have to worry about that shit. Do you think Shonen Jump will be fuck when One Piece ends all? That's hilarious. You think it's not fuck right now? I actually have no idea. Does it sell well? Do people care about it? What's the highest selling thing with Shonen Jump? I don't keep up with that with the numbers. I haven't really liked Shonen Jump that much since like 2019. So 2018, 2017, I don't remember what year. But yeah. Webtoons lies to you in the first 20 chapters once you find out that the shine is gone. Yeah, I feel that. Shout out to Kurigam though. Story wise, it's the worst in my opinion. JJK and OP carry Shonen. Yaiba for a bit was doing well, I think, in sales. What? My Hero's not doing well enough? My Hero looks like it's been interesting lately. I don't know though. I haven't read it. No, I haven't read it since the Bakugo thing, his heart or whatever. But
Mm.
JJK is just a series that I really don't hate it. It's just I just think y'all are weird about it. Does that make sense? They're just like you're. I almost did it. I never gave it a chance because they were sucking dick too early. That was the first problem. I don't like when what's that new manga when there's like I start my morning with a fresh cup of hatred. What's that one called? Kanabara
Kagura
Mabaka.
Kagurabachi, I think it's called.
When you niggas start slurping rod, chapter 1, you lose me so fast because there's just nothing. Like just relax. You don't have to have a whole think piece. I remember JJK. This is back when we still had Gemini's box. There was translate JJK before One Piece. Fuck One Piece, and they start. I'm like, yeah, y'all have lost the plot. So I was out of there. But when I decided to read it on my own, I'm like, yo, it's cool. Like I like it. And then in Shibuya at the end, they lost me, and I just never really fully came back. I engage, I read, I talk, but y'all weird about it. That's all. They are strange, indeed. Um, Niggas talking about these manga like Chainsaw Man, and I'm just like, hey, y'all into that? Made good for you. Yeah, I'm not a Chainsaw Man guy myself, but that doesn't appeal to me though. My hero got hate from the fandom. Oh, well, that's fortunate. One Piece is 2019 Messi back in Barcelona, carrying it hard. Messi dependencia. That samurai shit, people going hard because of the art. Though I'm glad one of my friends recommended Oshi no Ko. That's the shit I like to hear about. I was supposed to watch it on stream, wasn't I? I didn't do that yet, did I?
I heard the
Did
manga for
I?
that went off a cliff right after it got a bit of a sensation.
Oh, hmm. That's the thing. Like, I don't want. I'd be like, do I want to invest in something that I think might disappoint me? Like, I'd be scared to get into stuff now. Well, I won't. Like, the last 3 things that I've watched have been like live action, but they're things that like I've thoroughly enjoyed, and they're mostly comedy stuff. And like all I care about is laughing. Like The Wire's not a comedy, I guess, but um, Parks and Rec and The Office are like mockumentaries, so I've been having a great time with them. Well, I finished Parks and Rec, but yeah. I don't know. All right, but I'll see what I could do with some new Web2 stuff. I do want to talk about some other things. I saw not Kirby Gun. What's her name again? Oro Chan? No, Uro Chan. Uru Chan? What's the
Or an
bitch from?
ordinary?
Yeah, Uru
Yeah, it's
Oro
Uru-chan.
Uro
Uru.
Chan.
Uru.
Uru Chan. Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
her post something. And I'm like, do I want to come back to it? Or I just I don't have the strength, bro. Like, someone got to look me in the eye and say like Arlo and Dr. Darren are going crazy. They're the focal point. They snapping. It's great work, and I'll think about it. But if you're not saying that, whispering those sweet nothings to my ear, I can't do it. So yeah, they don't make manga like they used to. I definitely agree with that.
The only
You
thing that's
watching
gonna
the
make that series. Go
you
ahead.
watching
Go
Yu
ahead,
live
sorry.
action? Of course I'm not. He talking about recently for some of the earlier chapters of Oshinoko. I haven't read the newer one, so I couldn't say. I was gonna read that Act Age manga. It looked interesting. I was gonna read it, and then the mangaka was a freak, so I was like, oh damn, sucks. Uh,
There's a porno version of Act Age that goes crazy. That's a whole other discussion for another day.
I remember someone saying that it's like a version of it, but just like smut or whatever or
It's called
itchy.
Circles.
Mm.
It's goaded.
I wish I had the energy.
Actually,
Just have the energy. When I have free time, I'm doing this. I'm streaming, making content. Don't get this without the free time I used to have. What about Avatar live action? I absolutely will not be watching. Do these niggas like? Do you guys not know me by now? Of course, I'm not watching that. I'm not watching the live action Avatar, Dragon
mm,
Ball, One Piece, Death Note,
any of it.
Kenshin, this or that or the third. I'm not watching any of it. Mind you, the Kenshin fight scenes didn't bother me though. I seen them on YouTube or someone was playing it somewhere. It didn't bother me. The only thing that I ever watched was Crow Zero. I'm not watching The Last of Us. I don't care. I don't care if it was good. I don't believe you though, but I don't care if it was good. So see, what you said is what I'm talking about. Why watch an inferior version anyways? That's how I feel about these things. I never asked for an adaptation of The Last of Us or whatever. I have the original medium, which I enjoy. Like Avatar, The Last Airbender, I love that shit. I have it on Blu-ray, DV fucking D. I have it illegally. I have all the comics. Like I don't need that. What does do making it with real people do for me at this point? I know this they're not gonna follow it for I don't get it. I don't want to watch Arlong drink Douce and listen to Trippy Red or Sexy Red or the fuck he was doing. That shit is fucking retarded to me. I'm not interested. I'm sorry. Like I'm tired of being the bad guy for not caring. I don't have to care. You could care. Like it. Who cares what I think? My opinion is not that important. But people are like, oh, you're just not even gonna give it a chance? No! I didn't ask for this. I'm like, even if it's good. I haven't even watched a One Piece anime in like 4 months or however long it was. I don't know. Since Kaido lost. That was the last thing I thought. Big Punch, I think. Oh no, I did watch the scenes with the Crocodile. I watched the scenes with Crocodile, but I didn't watch the episode. So right? Yeah. So PSG to come back from hiatus. I love Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm not watching live action. I don't trust a live action One Piece ish. I could be wrong, but it's ass. I don't again. For me, the point at this point is not like let's say like it's legitimately a good live action. I still don't care. I have the anime and the manga, which I like. I'm good. I don't need that. I never asked for it. That's kind of my point. If I like played something and I'm like, man, I feel like this would have been better told as a film or was missing something and then like someone's like we're gonna make this maybe, but generally speaking if I like it's like like okay, they're making a Legend of Zelda live action. I heard, right? Is it a movie or game? I don't give a damn. I have the games. I'm not peeping that. Even this guy was like, yo, like read the manga's cool. I'm like, I believe you. I still don't care. I'm not gonna read it.
I can't believe I got reduced to this guy right there. That's crazy.
I'm not I'm not
You know
I'm,
what's crazy is that if he did read it, he would pop off. I
I kind
know
of
the man's taste too
I
well.
think I think I believe you with that one. I'm thinking about it because I definitely gave Kingdom Hearts a fair chance. So I'm like, if I gave Kingdom Hearts a chance, I should give Zelda a chance at least for Midna. So I might get a chance. But my point is, I don't need it.
Bro.
I don't need it.
No, it's
And
not about need.
and
Yeah.
all the panels that I cared about, I saw you post. I lived it vicariously through
Through
you,
me.
my friend. Will I watch live action Tetris? Hold on. Now we're talking. How does it work though? Is it a confined space? What are we dropping? Is it like up to the sky, ozone layer? What are we talking about? Hold on. Is that actually a thing though? Is he being serious or is he just trolling me?
What is?
Mhm. Some live action is good and better than the original. Example: The Boys. Fuck, he got me with that one. But that's the exception. That's not the rule. But you got me with that one. I definitely agree with you. That's fair. But I don't know. Superhero live action stuff is so much more normal to me. Anime and games still aren't. Where I think there's been good comic or like superhero cape stuff to like live action movies, Winter Soldier, blah blah blah. Even though they took their own little liberties, I don't think there's really a good anime or video game one. So for me, it's like we haven't even shot like 1% from the field yet. Maybe I'm not thinking of one. Is there a good video game adaptation I'm not thinking of? That's live action. I can't think of any because I never really watched the Resident Evil movies. Like if I know it's a game, I don't bother. I don't hate the Scott Pilgrim movie, but it's still not what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate it though. I didn't hate the movie, but Michael Sarah. So yeah. Where was I at? Didn't that show cover through the Dark Tournament final fights in 5 episodes? No idea. To be fair, the live action of MCU did wonders for the Avengers, but that is the exception. The rule is bad now. Yep. And MCU fell off a cliff. Even if it's good, why should I watch it instead of going back to the original medium? That's kind of that's how I am. Again, I other people are different. I just if I'm like, damn, I really want to watch Luffy versus Arlong, I'm not putting on the live action. I'll just watch like episode of Luffy or something, or the episode in the original anime, or I'll pick up the manga. Watch him step on that guy through four floors, or 5 floors, or 6 floors. So niggas want a live action for One Piece when they have a whole ass anime. At least with like TOG, there was the manhwa like the anime. The thing that was smart, brilliant about it is I didn't know this. I guess One Piece for one reason or another had picked up a lot of steam in the West, and this was the best way to get casuals to care about something
Well,
anime related. Because
me
all of
and
my friends who don't really care to read or watch One Piece have all watched and liked the live action. Go ahead.
I'll say for what they really want, it's not even just the West. They want America. Although me and my friends did a bit of digging into the numbers. Out of all the watch time and subscriptions Netflix gained for One Piece, the US only made 2% of it, or made up 2% of it.
Mm.
So a lot of that was Europe and Asia. So it
Well,
really didn't work
Pat
for the
Pat
most part.
definitely showed me that France is like one of the biggest anime
Oh
markets.
yeah,
I didn't know that prior to him telling me that like maybe 2 years or a year and
France
a
is
half ago.
huge.
Yeah, I didn't know that
France is
though. I didn't
huge.
know that at the time. But it makes sense why I would see so many things get like French translations, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna get it from France, I guess. So because I can read French. So I never actually watched Dragon Ball Evolution. I saw like the trailer on TV. I never watched it. I didn't watch the Ghost in the Self live action because I don't want to see Scarlett Johansson as the major. That does not interest me at all. Do I think Odu made a mistake with Bonnie making her a child? And is the sexualization going to stop for her now? Didn't they confirm she's not a child, or did I get that wrong?
She
That
is a child. She is a child.
she's still like just aging herself up.
Yeah.
No, he won't because Japan is weird. Um, no, the I did see the like what especially killed it for me was it M Night Shyamalan who made I know
Shyamalan.
that's not his name. I'm sorry. Shyamalan. He's Avatar, the first one, right? I remember I'll never forget this. My brother was watching it. I had just made food and I sat down and I was comfortable. So while I was eating my oxtail and rice or whatever it was, or roti, I don't remember what it was, and I was there, I was subjected to have to see that. But as soon as I finished eating, which took like half an hour, I think I walked away. I'm pretty sure. But that was like, in a lot of ways, my first impression. I wasn't impressed, and I just like, yeah, I'm good off this forever. So, but no, I don't think he's gonna stop. I did not watch Dragon Ball Evolution at all. Don't watch Dragon Ball Evolution. That shit was an insult to the regular animation. Of course, I would never watch that though. At least with TOG, there was only the manga. The way the anime, yeah, the anime's not good. The Mario movie did $1 billion, but it was not live action. I didn't watch that either. It's kind of funny because I technically did watch the Sonic films, and I will watch the third one, but I think those movies are mid that hits. Like I just enjoy them because I enjoy them. I don't think they're great movies. For me, it's mostly just because like I feel like Jim Carrey is enjoying his role as Robotnik. I think he's having fun, and I like seeing him have fun in his role. Other than that, it's because this is whatever to me. Like I don't think those Sonic movies are like masterpieces, but I just kind of watch them on my own when I feel like it. And again, I stole it. It's not like I went to the theater, so who cares? So yeah. The Avatar movie was okay if you don't watch the show. Why would you lie, man? Come on, bro. There's just no need. Infinite's been lying all day today. You on fraud watch, bro. I have to start looking at you kind of shifty eyed. You been on fraud watch today, my guy. You're not shooting well from the field today. These are some Jason Tatum off day numbers. He's got so much Kobe in him. He just go like one for like two for
That's hey.
19 and score everything from the free throw line.
What I tell you, man. How many times
that's
have I
but
said?
that's the most Kobe thing he has in him. He don't got anything
Yeah.
else in my opinion. That's the most Kobe thing about him. That's why when people are like, who has the most Mamba mentality? I'm like, nobody in the league is cut like this nigga. These guys, these are millennial, Gen Z, alpha. Well, not alpha. I think that's like babies, but these are not. Nobody's
Yeah.
like him. At best, you got you guys like Jimmy and whatnot, but obviously Jimmy doesn't
To a
have his
certain
game.
extent, I think that's a good thing.
I'm
Because I
not.
think
I'm not. I'm the Mamba mentality is not a perfect mindset to have. There's
mindset.
pros and
Yeah,
cons to
exactly.
it. My
Yeah.
point is, a lot of those guys
Nobody
think
built
they're
like
cut
that,
from Kobe's cloth. You're not like
and they're
him.
not.
He's one
They're
of a
not.
kind. They're nothing like him. You niggas are not getting up at 3 a.m. to work out, then go work out with the team, stay extra shots, and come by and lift. You're not doing all that. You're
Yeah,
not
you're
built
not.
like him. You want to go fuck bitches and go to the club. I'm not knocking you for it, but don't pretend. It's not Kyrie. It's not people like, what about Booker? Booker? Oh my God. Are you kidding me? And half these niggas don't play defense. Y'all are not Kobe. Yeah, I would not watch a Super Smash Brothers movie. This is a conversation that I had. It was like, nah, where have they made a Mario movie, the Donkey Kong movie, and the Link movie, and then it's Metroid movie, and then they made a Smash Bros. Would you watch that? No, just play the game. I don't understand. I don't understand people though. Like again, I don't desire these things. And here's the thing that drives me even crazier about it. Maybe a lot of you guys in my chat are younger, and maybe whatever this new style of media and storytelling is what you're used to. I'm not. What the hell has Hollywood and mainstream media really done to make you have faith that they're gonna do any of this competently? I'll wait. It's the last good thing they ever made that's like really new. And anytime they make something that's pretty good or decent and they have to replicate that formula, do they replicate it well, Glam?
Nope.
It's almost like they have no idea why it was popular or how they got that initial success. Like it was a complete fluke. I don't know what A24 is. Who's that? What's that? What's A24?
It's a really good horror studio. Like they do a lot of good it's like film type movies. Like they made
I don't watch.
I don't know if you've ever seen The Lighthouse. Have you
I
seen The
don't watch
Lighthouse
horror
before?
movies, so I couldn't. That's not a. I don't watch a lot of films in general, but I
Have you
don't
seen The
watch.
Lighthouse? Or you probably haven't seen The
No,
Lighthouse then. But it's a really good film from that studio. Or I think it might be A1 or
I
A24. I
can
can't
count
remember
as the
exactly.
horror movies that I've seen. I can count on my hand. I've seen every scary movies. Does that count?
No.
I saw. I almost said Jigsaw 1 and 2. Is that a horror movie or like a thriller? What's up, Bao?
It's a horror movie.
Okay. Harry Potter. What about Harry Potter? I read them and I've seen the movies. The books are much better, but I don't think Harry Potter's like anything to sneeze at. So it's whatever. J.K. Rowling is an adequate writer, in my opinion. Average. Lighthouse, The Wish, every. Oh, I did watch Everything Everywhere All at Once. I did see that. I
That's a
saw
good
that.
one.
The Uncut Gem sounds so familiar. I think I might have seen that. That sounds familiar. Welcome back to the purple kick fellow wave. Thank you. I appreciate it. Wish there was weird. Wish there was a weird shift around 2013 ish. Yeah, yeah. There came a point where we went too far into certain things. But yeah, like I don't believe them. Like it's almost like okay, like nah, they're gonna take something you really like and make it good. Like I don't want them to touch it because I don't trust them. Like that's kind of how I am. So watch the Green Knight. Is that a movie? I gotta finish. I gotta finish Rebel Moon,
Yeah, that's a
bro.
movie.
I've not finished
That was
Rebel
another
Moon
good
yet.
one.
I like 20
Is
minutes
that
left.
even good?
You know, like no. But how best to put this? I personally like how Zack Snyder films his movies, and I like his action. That's what I was there for.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
I got you.
I don't think he's a good writer or storyteller. Never really have. So I don't go into anything he's doing expecting to be blown away by the narrative. I kind of just want to watch. It's kind of like a style over substance thing, if anything. Like, and the reason that I watched it because I'm like, oh wow, for once it's not 4 hours because you like to fucking film 10 hours of footage and throw it all in there.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's like decent like new era movie length. That's kind of why I watched it because if it was gonna be 4 hours, I probably wasn't gonna bother. But I don't hate Zack Snyder the way most people do, but I know what I'm there for. If that makes sense. So Uncut Gems is the Adam Sandler movie with that one chick. That didn't help me, but
It's the
I
movie
think I
that
was
the KG meme is from, where he's like, "Why would you show me something if you weren't gonna let me have it?" That's what it's from. If you've ever
I
seen that
never
fucking
watched that.
meme.
No, I never
Yeah,
watched that. But I know what it is. Okay, no, I never saw it. That's a good movie.
it's one about cocaine.
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, is that one where he goes, "This is how I win"? That meme too.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Rebel Moon has potential. Is I. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's part one of the two. But I heard it was supposed to be. You know what? I just assumed that because it was Netflix, he could just put it on. But maybe he sells a director's cut. You might be right. I might just not bother. But I heard it's supposed to be a Star Wars movie or something originally. I'm not recommending this to anybody. By the way, I'm just talking. This is not. I'm not saying go watch Rebel Moon. This is not. This is not an endorsement. It's just something that I knew came out, and many nights in a row, I've been chipping away at it, like 20 minutes, half an hour at a time. And I fall asleep. I got like 20 minutes left. Aesthetic is nice, but it was super boring. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like a lot of it's missing in the part released now. Dune, I like Dune. Dune was cool. Book was better though. Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to watch a lot of old stuff as a kid. That was jarring. I um, I find myself only really revisiting and watching old stuff now though these days. Like I don't really peep new stuff that much. Like The Office, Parks and Rec. I have Entourage downloaded because I want to finish Entourage and Suits. I never finished those two. I think Entourage had a movie. I think I saw the movie, but I never finished watching it. There's a couple of shows that I used to watch. I want to finish. I never finished Vikings. I think that was it. Black Sails. I never finished. I was thinking about finishing that. I'm forgetting so many. I also want to try to do better with movies this year and like actually watch some stuff. There's a couple of South Korean movies that some people recommended me and stuff. So I must look at some of those and a couple of indie films and stuff like that. I actually kind of want to go to the Toronto Film Festival this year if I can, see if I can get in there somehow, some way. Uh, but yeah, I wanted this year. I said I wanted to challenge myself to watch more real people shit, not just fucking animated stuff and press buttons. Because last year, for a gaming standpoint, I did really well, even though I never got through like the big games I need to get through, Xenoblade. But I did not. I didn't even touch Xenoblade, bro. The whole break, I'm gonna touch it. I was not home. I was out till like 4 a.m. every fucking night, like an idiot. Crazy. Thinking I'm 20. I'm not 20, bro. I woke up at like 4 p.m. every day. It was disgusting behavior. It's like 4:30, and I'm waking up. So I watched Rebel when nothing happened. Just we meet the characters, no backstory at all. Well, hopefully part two is better. But yeah. Real shit is overrated. Animated is where it is. I definitely like it more, but I want to again. I'm challenging myself because I don't like to stay in a box. I'm not one of those people who are like closed minded. I'll try things I don't like to see if I like it, and that includes horror movies. I want to try some more horror movies. Like back in the day, I didn't. If it wasn't Battle Shonen, I didn't want it. Then I had Death Note. Death Note challenged me to like an anime without someone having to get punched through 55 million walls or make me laugh. I like Death Note. Then I got into sports, and I got into more romance stuff, and I'm like, okay, like I like things I like. Mecha was another one. Mecha was hard for me. I didn't even like just robots in general. It's like there's few things here and there, but I didn't like robots. But I challenged myself, and now I don't have an issue with it. I might not seek it out naturally, but Mech Cadet U came my way. I'm like, this looks interesting. I'll read it, and I liked it a lot. So yeah, uh, real shit is overrated. Anime is where it is. It was a clear, blatant rip of Seven Samurai with inspiration of all Zach's favorite things put into one universe. That's funny. There's definitely more good animated things in live action. I probably agree with that, but yeah. Have I seen
Mm,
Batum? Yes, I've seen Batum. I remember that. It's an anime. Is that the one where they're on the island? It is like a game or survival or something, but it sounds familiar. That was around the time I used to watch. I think Full Metal Panic, but um, actually, I might not be the best person to make that assessment since I don't watch that much live action. I'm gonna take that back. I don't know. I like a lot of animated shit though. I haven't been impressed by anything DC's been putting out, bro. I'm so mad at them. I see the trailer for that new movie. I'm like, how the fuck I want to see this? I'm not going to bother. I think I'm done with
you were so
Marvel and
excited
DC.
after that one Superman movie, and then it
I
just
know. That and the little. I know. I guess it's not fully a part of it, but the Deathstroke thing. Like, okay, all right, we might have something,
yeah,
and then we didn't have anything, bro. Like Long Halloween with part 1 and 2 was fine. It wasn't like blowing
yes,
my mind or nothing. It was
no.
cool, but yeah, we're cooked. It's over. So, but yeah, Batum was cool. All right. So tomorrow, DC would be good if Zach was directing it. I think I really
No.
don't have a problem with him being a director or whatever. I think what he needs to not do is write the script
Yes.
and tell the story. That's
Yeah.
that to me seems to be the issue. Like this is not your wheelhouse. This is not your forte. You might need to put that pen down. You're on your um Ruby Writers Tetsuya Nomura gimmick. You are not
Yep.
cooking. And honestly, I don't think he should be offended by that. Like, if you want to try and do better, go ahead. But a movie is a team effort. Some people write, some people film, some people edit, some people do background, this and that and the third. There's people who have to manage the people. People act like like it's a team effort. So you do what you're good at. You're a good visual storyteller, in my opinion. Focus on that part of it. If I'm better at the writing portion, let me do the script. That's how I see it. I don't think he should be offended by that. That's just my point. That's what I think, though. I don't think that movie's as bad as people make it seem, but it has a lot of issues. But I like that movie. The extended version of BVS I like a lot. But I'm probably that movie's biggest defender. I don't think there's a bigger defender of that movie than me. I don't care if you dislike it or not, but I like BVS. It's one of my favorite movies. DC would be like Joe Budden. That nigga is a bad rapper. Is he? I don't think I agree with that. I think he's a weirdo. I think he's unhinged, and I don't know that he's particularly bright. And he says and does all those stupid things, but at least the era of Joe Budden that I used to listen to, he could rap his ass off. Mood Music, 3 and 4, no ordinary love shit, part 1, 2, 3, and 4. Joe Budden can rap. We don't have hits like that except Pump It Up, I think. But the only reason we got Civil War was because they made Batman vs Superman. I don't know. I actually don't know the history behind that. So I know they shoehorned Spider Man in there. I'm pretty sure that was like a late thing. But that was when the MCU had at least some type of a little bit of a vision and some competency, and they were allowed to do what they wanted to do. But now, I'm angry all the time too, Bruce. When I get cat called in the street and a man tells, like, yeah, so that's the type we're on. That's why everything is ass. I heard the Marvels did putrid, like absolutely awful. I paid no mind to it because I was out and about, but I heard it's so bad. That makes me happy. I would love to see Disney destroyed. I really would. It would be so cathartic to see that company crumble into dust. Anywho, feel like Stan Lee dying has something to do with MCU's downfall. How much power does Stan Lee really have in Marvel as a whole, though? I know he's a legend and whatnot, but I don't know if he had that much power with
Comic
Marvel
wise, he did
Studios.
at
Okay,
a
okay,
certain
yeah,
point,
wait,
not in
Marvel
the movies.
Studios though?
No, no, he did not.
Yeah. So
And
I have
also,
no
Stan
evidence,
was a
but I feel
better
it. Okay, he said, okay, all right, vibe check, you got it.
Stan was a better idea man than he was an actual like tangible writer.
Uh, they got the worst numbers in all MCU. Hey man, it is what it is. It didn't even
I
make the
just don't
amount.
understand why you'd make like your whole thing is trying to build up Carol Danvers as a character, but in the second movie you give her, you try and split the focus between two other characters that you're trying to build up simultaneously
Because
after a
the
movie that
point is
nobody
girl
really
power.
liked.
It's not nothing. That's
I
nothing
know, I'm
more,
just
nothing
saying it
less.
just doesn't make any fucking logical sense. Like fuck the
Mm,
like she's just not inherently that popular.
it is what it is, though.
You could have done the same girl power thing with just her. That's
It's
all
true.
like
Uh, welcome back. What'd you miss? We're just talking about nothing now for the most part, but you missed Kubera live reaction and discussion and Tower of God live reaction and discussion, and now we're just talking about whatever. I think killing Iron Man wasn't a mistake because I don't think that was necessarily like a story decision. I think Robert Downey Jr. was probably like, "All right, bro, like I'm, I'm tired. Write me out." Um, and they had a good formula to just kind of do like Young Avengers or bring in the next batch, but again, I argue we live in a post-profit era. Pushing your agenda and ideology and being on the good side of the government and the political aisle is more important than making money at this point. I don't know if we'll ever go back, but that's just my conspiracy theory. I don't think making money matters anymore. I don't think that matters to Disney. I
well,
think
they're
the
gonna
I
make it. They're
I
gonna
think
make it
the
regardless. That's the
the
thing.
I yeah, and they're one of those companies like Pokemon I think are too big to fail regardless. Like certain things I could see if you're not careful long enough, even with a lot of history and billions of dollars, you will go bankrupt. Disney and and Pokemon are two things I don't see ever that happening to. Just not gonna happen because Disney can make back its money through parks, merchandise, and other things, not just the films. The same way Pokemon does not make its money through the games. They can make it through the anime, merchandise, card trading game, whoop de whoop, blah blah blah. Plus, their mobile games are pretty good, and Pokemon Go was humongous, right?
Like
So
it's like the same strategy the Pokemon company uses. The games are there to sell you on getting the merch.
yeah,
MCU is gonna be like that too. Star Wars is exactly like that. The
yeah.
movies are not the main draw. The lightsaber sales you get at Disney World are.
I mean, I just bought
Like
another
that.
for my dad. Now my dad has
Yeah. Yes.
a
Exactly.
sick dueling lightsaber that changes colors. So yeah, unrelated, but I found proof which Primeval God is which and posted in the Discord. Okay, I'm gonna look at it in a second. Their actual reason is they don't really have a plan post Infinity War. Plus, they got greedy. You think so? All the actors were tired. There's that too. Everything after Endgame was a mistake. You know what was really cool about Parks and Rec? Side note, I got to see Chris Pratt before we kind of blew up. Apparently, I think apparently Parks and Rec is what kind of put him on the map with his
Yeah, he
with
was
his
a big.
Andy
Yeah, with his
his character Andy.
comedy.
But
Yep.
But Star Lord asks a lot like Andy though secretly, with but he has like power suit or whatever. Everything in Endgame was a mistake to be honest. Oh, I agree. That's when I checked out. No Way Home was decent though. Oh, brother, why is that everyone's movie? that
I
must
don't understand why ever.
that Spider-Man movie is so whatever. I think it's so whatever. I don't even hate it. Just whatever to me. Like whatever movie. I kind of like Doctor Strange 2 more, and that's not a good movie. It's just me though. That's just my personal opinion. It makes sense for his character, so I didn't want him back. The best part was the end 50 seconds where he became Spider-Man for the first time. I think they should have killed Cap and keep Iron Man, in my opinion. Again, all you have to remember for this stuff is also contracts and live action actors, and some people don't want to do the same part for like a million years. They move on to other things. So decent, not good. True. The New Avengers lineup is a joke compared to the old one. Loki was amazing though. Didn't watch it. Understand, bro. Oh, that's not true. I kind of did. Not really. I understand, brother. Just in case of Stockholm syndrome, don't mind me. See, I'm free. I've never Marvel never had me like that. So was I going to check on Discord again? Something about something. Oh, you said you had tangible proof to know which one is which. This is still. This is still. Did you post it in
I mean,
the Kubera chat
it's
or
just
Apes?
Brahma up front, then Vishnu and Kali right behind her, and then Shiva in the back.
Hey, yo, this picture of Korra is crazy. I need that. Yo.
Oh man.
Um,
Brahma straight up looks like a fucking Geth from Mass Effect.
okay, let's take a gander. So, all right, let's. Why did I close it? Okay, so this is Vishnu, I guess. This is Brahma. This is Kali, and this is. But this is what we. Isn't this what we said in chat? Is this the exact same thing we said, or am I off? I think maybe the Brahma
Yeah.
one maybe was different. I
No,
think.
it was the Shiva one that was contended.
Okay, there you go. We said crazy core pick. Show it. I guess it's actually not that crazy. I just like the picture. There you go. I can add this to my video. There you go. But I'm a Korra defender, so
We all know damn well she don't got lips like that.
it'd be funny because you know what character that'd be making me laugh when they draw her? Tatsumaki from One Punch Man. I'm like, bro, she is not a short stack. Like they be stacking her.
No,
It's like, bro, stop. She not look like this. You're tricking the masses.
she's got it. She's just not stacked.
Yeah, I don't even dislike her
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
She's fun size,
She
but
ain't. She's
still.
not she's not her sister.
Yeah, Fubuki is for there, but Fubuki is right there. Like she's right there if you need her. I think her name is Fubuki.
Yeah,
Blizzard.
you got it right.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Dun, 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 dun. That's the Rami fam and me like a Doctor Strange too. Okay, fair enough. I just one of the movies I could watch. I'm like, honestly, I didn't care for it, but it's fine. You know. Uh, I love Korra too. Korra's whatever. I love Korra, but is no Aang is my boy. Nigga be going crazy with Tatsumaki. Aang is the goat. When I said Korra, I mean it was kind of a double entendre. Like I meant like the show and the character. Like Korra's not one of my favorite characters, but I just be like, I think the Legend of Korra gets way more hate than it deserves. This is why I'm excited to drop that video. Again, it's not about me making you like it or you making not like it, but I remember, you know what? One thing I don't like about the internet, when people hear someone they think is smarter than them, they defer to that opinion. I noticed this pretty recently. Well, not recently, but I don't remember. I want to say Lily's Orchard, something like that. Someone has a really obscenely long video why there's not a single good thing about like Legend of Korra, pretty much. And I notice most people's points come from that video because they believe that that person is smarter than them. And I'm like, they're not. They're not intelligent. I don't like pseudo intellectuals that fake it to the top. I can't stand them because I'm here doing my best, being the smartest nigga you ever seen. I'm joking, but I'm smart, and I'm like, this guy's not smart. He's tricking you. You think he's smart. I just want Korra to get more respect and love. That's all the point of the video is because I think there's pros and cons to both series, and I think there's things Korra that's better than the last Airbender, and things the last Airbender that's better than Legend of Korra. It's literally that simple for me. I'm not gonna go that crazy.
I just
Fubuki don't be,
generally think that
huh?
Korra's main cast is. I just generally think that Korra's main cast is, for the most part, unlikable. That's just me though.
No, I don't hate that. I don't hate that take. Like
Yeah.
Asami to me is there. She's eye candy. I don't. She has moments, but whatever. I don't like.
Olin,
I've never liked
trash.
Mako. I've never liked Mako.
Fuck yeah, he's trash too.
I like Bolin. I don't have a problem with Bolin. I don't have a problem with Korra. I like Tenzin and Lin, but that's kind of about it. Like Varric becomes more of a part of it later on. I do like him and Zhu Li and stuff, but like I don't. To me they're kind of secondary characters more than they are main characters, but they're around a lot. I know they're around a lot. I think Korra why am I spoiling the video? You'll see it on Friday. Yeah, I like Tenzin and Lin too. Yeah, you'll see though. Fatima got them hips. Don't get me started. Yep, I feel it. All right, but anything else I want to say for the time being? We're gonna what do you do Wednesday?
Me?
Yeah,
Uh, what time would Wednesday thing be happening?
probably around the same time as always.
So like in the evening, I'll be around.
Okay,
Late.
because it's nothing crazy. I'm just gonna do like a 2013. Jesus Christ,
13.
13.
In the Wayback
23,
Machine.
23 just like a general like not awards, but like I'm gonna talk about my favorite shows from the year that I watch, games, anime, movies, stuff like that. Me and Simi. So if you want to come,
Mm-hmm.
let me know.
All right.
Um, maybe just make like a list of like your favorite game, runner up, honorable mention or something like that. You don't have to make a list, but we're just gonna talk about stuff that happened in the year.
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't care for a Korra person. You see, I think that's a very fair assessment. I think Korra is actually pretty unlikable,
Oh yeah.
all things considered.
Oh yeah.
To me, I just kind of enjoy that she wasn't a pacifist. That Aang was a child and a pacifist because he's a monk, and I understood it. But I like that she was just like, oh fuck it, we throwing hands. I'm like, thank you, just throw hands. Ask questions later. but but she was not good at her job at first. But like, there's just so many things I don't think people like look into, like how they were raised. Korra was sheltered away from the world. She don't know nothing. Like I think about those things, you know. And a lot of y'all don't read the comics, so there's a lot of information that I'm privy to that people don't know. That pisses me off. That I can never talk about because people don't read the fucking comics. But yeah, I actually like Korra being likable and getting better later on. Yeah, she got me by the fourth season. They should have made Korra like they should have made Korra like the made Toph. No, don't do that. Make Korra her own character. You don't have to carry the Toph template. But Toph go crazy. Shout out to Toph. Toph always gonna be the golden earthbender. Episode of Korra bitch through a nigga through the window. I love Always Be the Triad. That shit was funny. Also, I'm the Avatar. You gotta deal with it. I said she bended 3 elements already. She's nice. She's nice. Or a little puddle, a little fucking water gun. Oh man. I have a huge problem with how the first season ends though. Airbend, that was trash, but again, again, I'm not here to tell you Korra's the greatest thing since sliced bread. You guys are just too hard on it. And I know how internet culture and pop culture works. When there's a permeating thought, people are afraid to deviate. And I'm basically telling you, stop being a pussy. You probably don't hate it that much, even if you like Last Airbender more. Stop being a pussy and going along with the sheep and being like, it's nothing good about Korra. Yeah, all right, bro. Nothing. Okay. Anyways, I need to do a. No, I'm not. I'm not. I don't need to do that, and I'm not going to. I love how much these guys tell me to do videos they're not going to watch. First of all, and videos I don't make for this channel. You will get the video essays you get, and you will like them. All right, y'all show Simi some love. I'm gonna head out. I've spoken longer than I need to. We stopped. The Hour God stuff was over a while ago. You playing Eternal Nights? Tell them New York stink. Tell them this Apple definitely ain't that big. Why does raids take so long to like count down? I don't have time for this. Why can't I just click raid now and it raids? But all right, y'all be safe. Soul sister, soul sister.